It's raining. I guess so. Every time we go to Bikini Bottoms, it's every time we go. Hello. Hello. Every time we go there, because we always say we're going to Moon Milk, and then we always have to figure out if we're gonna walk in the rain or not.
Sounds like a normal day. Are we gonna walk the rain?
We've been here for so long, so.
Love the area. Yes, it is.
You ready, Fluffy?
Yeah.
Have a nice night.
You too. Nice to meet you.
You too. Jeez, I swear it's every time we go to Bikini Bottoms, it rains. Crazy. I don't know. Do you think I know everybody? I know I'm famous, but I don't know everybody. Jesus Christ, it's every time. I think if we stop going to Bikini Bottoms, it'll stop raining. But it was like this a week ago. We went to Bikini Bottoms, and then we were going to go to Moon Milk after, because we needed bread or eggs, I think. I think we needed eggs. And then it was the same damn story. Jeez. I wish it would just stop until we go inside. I don't care how much it rains once we're done. Come on. What is this? This guy doesn't know how to make a turn? Jesus Christ. Dale, what's up? Yeah, we're going to Bikini Bottoms, but it seems like every time we go there, it rains. We went there, I think, exactly a week ago from today, and the same thing happened, because I was just about to say, wow, it's not raining today. Maybe we'll sit outside of Bikini Bottoms.
I like it raining in the evening rather than raining in the whole day.
I'd rather it rain the whole day, because we don't really go out till nighttime, till dinner. I don't wake up till late, and then I don't really go out unless we have something planned in the day. So and then we have to go inside Bikini Bottoms, which means we're going to get a copyright violation back to back to back to back the whole time that we're there.
You said you don't care because
I don't care, but I just feel like YouTube is, after a certain point, they probably secretly hurt your channel if you get so many copyright violations, I think.
they're freaking this spot.
We've been kind of doing a test comparison of how expensive or how cheaper or how much more eating out is.
Are we going to Butcher?
We won't be going to Butcher Shop first. We might be going to Butcher Shop at the end. But we will see. I even have my rain jacket on. Oh, 26 people already.
Yeah.
I think people like burgers.
Gossip around your channel. Talking about poker again.
Poker. Don't even get them started. I did a 4K walk video today. When we get back home, I will upload that, so that'll be a new video. All I have to do is make the thumbnail, but it will be ready to be uploaded. So you guys got a live stream earlier today. You guys are getting a live stream at dinner, and then an uploaded video tonight. So the triple threat. Yeah, the butcher, that's how we found out about it. We went to the butcher shop Christmas Eve to get a beef roast, and we seen that's where the new bakery is. But I kind of knew that once they open up that bakery, I'm kind of assuming that they're not going to have the 30% off discount anymore. Now they've kind of moved up and went upscale and bought a new place. I kind of feel like Le Bordeaux will not have the 30% discounts and stuff will not be cheap anymore. And that was that's practically the only time we ever went there, was when it was 30% off. So now it went further away. And I asked him, I said, oh, are you guys going to be 30% still at the new restaurant after 6? Oh, we don't know. We got to see. So we probably won't be visiting there. They said they do. Okay. They said to us, well, we think so, but we're not sure. We'll see. We'll see. I kind of have a feeling with that new, nicer building, that 30% will kind of disappear, or it'll go down to like 10%, and then all of a sudden it'll be 0. So we'll see. It's just too far for us now, though, because if we would come to Bikini Bottoms or something, we would walk down to there about between 6 and 8. Now it's the only time we would go there is if we walk to the Thai restaurant, which we only get to the Thai restaurant maybe every week, sometimes not till every 2 weeks. Happy hour. 2 + 1 = 2. Oh, it's 7. Oh, they're open later now. So now it's fluffy. Instead of 6 to 8, the happy hour at Le Bordeaux is 7 to 9:30. Yeah, they're staying open later. Remember, they used to close at 8. We'll see. We'll see. We did see how it has like a... Yeah.
Does he walk there?
Do you walk there? They have that little outside rock area where I think they're probably going to set up tables out there.
Yeah, but how are they going to set up tables there? It's been raining.
For next year.
Middle Eastern Mediterranean.
We'll let you guys look at some of these restaurants.
Arts, accessories.
Tattoo. Maybe I get a tattoo before dinner.
In your face. Ooh, they're cool.
Adobo. The American priced Mexican restaurant.
Cigars. Oh, they have a cigar lounge here.
Yep. Le Bordeaux moved. We went there the other day. On the last day, they had 50% off. But, of course, I knew that they wouldn't have the stuff that I was looking for. So we went there, and everybody in their whole family was there. But they didn't really have much.
Yeah.
It's about a good 10 minutes from Bikini Bottom.
Maybe next time we try this mystery.
It's probably about 10 minutes from this spot right here, Le Bordeaux. But this is 10 minutes from our house, so literally it's pretty much a 20-minute walk from our house. Oh, we could probably sit outside at the umbrella. The only problem is if it starts pouring, what are we going to do with all of our food? Are we going to sit here? Can we sit here? As long as this... Hopefully it just doesn't rain anymore.
Be careful, don't sit too much at the edge.
We hope that it will not rain, because then we might have to yank our food and come inside. Sun Cafe. Maybe maybe you're talking about the Sun Kitchen. The Sun Kitchen is right there. Yeah, I like it. I like the locate. I like the building of it, but it's just out of the area. So here's my opinion. It seems like everything is moving. Oops, sorry. It seems like everything is moving out of the beach area. Our Thai restaurant.
Ready to order?
I am.
Yeah, I'll just get chicken chicken tendies.
Sure.
And
Chicken tendies. What are you, a kid?
yeah.
And then can I get the classic double double? And then can I order the fry combo?
Sure.
And that's it.
That's it.
Thank you. So I don't know why. Maybe it's coincidence, but I feel like stuff is moving outside of the beach area. Our Thai restaurant used to be right where Dale lives, except for 2 blocks over. They moved over there by the Bak Mayan market, and then Le Bordeaux moved from the beach area to across to, I don't know what technical area that's called. So I kind of think everything's moving for some reason. 7 minutes, yeah. So that means it's probably basically from our apartment. It's about 17 minutes because it's about a 10-minute walk from. It's about a 10-minute walk from our apartment to Bikini Bottoms. We are put in this address, 51 Tran Bak Dang.
That's our address.
Yeah, but we have 600 people there
Where?
at our apartment. South, I'm not sure where you're talking. So I will show you guys where I don't like. But shockingly, it's so weird that I really feel there's a big push that these landlords. So we live here. We live like right here. Now we are down here. I don't want to live anywhere below where the old Le Bordeaux, the old one, was the cutoff. I don't like to live anywhere lower than that. But what I'm starting to find is this area, the landlords are starting to like almost charge as much to live in the heart of An Thong as they are down here. And I don't understand why that is. I have no clue why that is, guys. As long as the rain like dies down or stays like this, bad. But what's up, JV? Yeah, I don't understand. I feel like the big area that everyone's going to start moving to now is this area, but they want the same price. So you go like, oh, well, it's not really that far. Well, technically it is, because let's say you moved here by Kin Kin, the Thai restaurant, or the market, right? So everyone's going to base it near here, but this is not where people live. This is the party area. Most people in An Thong live up in here. So from here to here is a good 20 minutes. And then, so you say, oh, but you're only a few minutes. No, you're really about a good 15 minutes from the main living area. And then it looks like you're near the water, but you're not. Look at all these streets. All these streets don't run directly into the beach. So like, for example, if you lived here, you would have to go up, come down, come down, come down, and then come here. And this is the worst part of the beach. We go to this part of the beach. Yeah, it's burger night. So for some reason, there's a big push that landlords are really bumping up the price to that place a lot. Oh, what is that, Fluffy? Oh, come on. Smell like coffee.
Yeah, and that's coffee grounds.
For what?
That's, for smokers who.
Are you a smoker?
The ashes. No, but this is a smoking area, I guess.
Yeah, it's burger night, guys. But every single freaking time we come to Bikini Bottoms, it rains. It didn't rain for the past 2 days. And now, the minute we come to Bikini Bottoms, it rains. So if it gets harder, we might have to carry our food inside or eat fast. So one or the other. Yeah, she doesn't have all those sins like old man Philip. It's not that far south. So let me look officially how far our place is. Okay, I'm on. Thank you. Here's our fries, guys. Look at those. I always love those fries. Let's look at Butcher Shop. It's called Butcher Shop Plus. Butcher. So From our building to there, it's a 14-minute walk. Or 16 minutes. It looks like it's a 16-minute walk. But remember, it takes about 5 minutes to get down our building. Maybe 3. So really from our apartment door to the Le Bordeaux, it's 20 minutes there. So 20 minutes there, 20 minutes back, that's 40 minutes. So 40 minutes just walking back and forth. And then if you spend 30 minutes, an hour there, I mean, going to that cafe now is a 2-hour ordeal. There we go. Ooh, my pan spray. The Bak Mayan market, it's okay. There's nothing really special about it, but we still like to go there. There's nothing really, I don't think we really, oh no, we get the pretzels from there. Fluffy, you're always on your phone.
It's work. It's my boss.
It's work.
Yes.
Work time isn't 8 o'clock at night.
It's, what time is it in Oslo? It's just like, I think 11 or
Yeah, and remember,
5 in Oslo.
we would just go to Le Bordeaux because we would be coming down to dinner down here, and we would only go during 6 to 8 p.m. when they had the 30% off. So sadly, we probably won't be going to Le Bordeaux that much unless somehow we end up moving closer there. But I don't know. Yeah, so that's a different area. I guess technically it's still considered An Thong, but it's definitely not the main hub of An Thong. Fluffy, you're getting the tendies. She's getting the chicken tenders again. Actually, man, you guys are seeing how big the chicken tenders are. I was debating about getting the tenders too. Look at that burger, guys. A lot better than Philip's McDonald's burger, that's for sure. And it's probably cheaper. Get this burger and that huge order of fries. It's like $4.50. So can't beat that. Look at it. We share this order of fries, so we get this huge order of fries and this burger. So this two right here is 110,000, which is like, I don't know, $4.50 or so. This place, I can give it the thumbs up because they have the regular best ketchup, Heinz. No, this is like a, so that's the regular cheese, but this is like the In-N-Out sauce. It's like the, I forgot what they call that sauce. The secret sauce or whatever it is. This is actually, the cheese is at the bottom down there. We heard about Olivia's. Pizza's just kind of out of our budget. Pizza is not that great in Asia overall, and it's definitely a luxury item.
I got invited to a 3-year-old birthday party. I just saw it.
Fluffy, eat some fries before they're all gone. This is one of our more expensive places, and this will probably cost us about $8. And actually, you'll be surprised. You'll see what she gets. She got it for the first time ever last time, and you guys will probably be pretty surprised. But this is, I think, about $4.50 right here. Yeah, that's expensive, Mitzi. For us it is, because remember, our dinners range from either low of 60,000 or this, all of our food tonight, this is our most expensive meal, and this will be about 210. So to get just one pizza for more than what we pay, it's kind of out of our budget. Remember, we used to go to Chevy's Pub, which is up here.
Wow.
Look at that.
Thank you.
Wow. Thank you. Come on. There you go. Look at that. That is her chicken tenders. Look at those. So you can either get all this for the same, no, cheaper than a pizza, or you get all this for cheaper than a pizza. But what I was saying is we used to go up here to the right, Chevy's Pub. We used to get 2 pizzas for $170,000. Burger place is called, can you guys see it? It's called Bikini Bottoms. Fluffy, look at that.
Chicken.
Actually, this is the same price as the burger. This is $90,000 and this is $90,000, so not a bad deal at all. But pizza in Asia is very expensive. Like, they're smaller pizzas. Gilda's was $240, but it was thick, but it was still small. What's up, Miguel? Miguel. You guys forget, man, I'm a budget guy. This is basically our most expensive meal. We hardly ever go over 200,000. And remember, 200,000 is for both of us. Bobby, look at that one. That one's huge.
How come our fries is small today?
See? I told you, Philip, this double burger and that huge order of fries is 110,000, 110 or 119. So even cheaper than McDonald's. Oh, well, yeah, man, we get banh mi all the time. We have 2 local banh mi places. Banh mi is 20,000, which is 80 cents. Gosh, you got a lot this time. You got some big ones. Fluffy, it's dinner time.
Yeah, it's work.
You should have been working all day today.
Yeah.
No, you were sitting, taking a break when I got home.
No.
Nope, I have something better. I got JV's water container for free. So, this is how you know if you're at a good pizza or a good burger place in Vietnam, if they serve this, because most of the time, most places won't serve Heinz. They'll mostly serve the cheap generic kind or the Vietnamese kind. So that's how you know if it's a good burger place. You guys know I eat my burger last, but I will. Remember, I cut my burger too, so you guys are gonna get mad. Not only do I wait to the end to eat the burger, but I also cut it in half. You guys can call me whatever names you want for cutting it in half. My feelings won't be hurt. Wow, look at that tender. You didn't get any sauce. Puffy, tenders aren't tenders unless you get sauce. I try to stay away from soda, guys. You guys know that. Luckily, I only drink sodas when I was here by myself
Take
because I
one
didn't.
piece of chicken will. Why?
Yeah, but we wash our bottle. We wash our bottle. We even have a bottle brush.
Yeah.
We have a bottle. I bought a bottle brush just to clean all that. Look at that burger right there, guys. But this burger gets all over the place. Ah.
I gave him a share last time.
My burger's leaking. Hold on, guys. Let me try to show you this. I'm gonna try to show you guys a bite. My burger is leaking. My burger is leaking all over the place. Let me try. Ooh. It's somewhat. It's basically like an American place, but I actually think one person told me it was Canadian owned, and then another person told me UK owned. Well, you're not supposed to put chicken with ketchup. This burger is good though. This is easily my favorite burger in An Thong. Shockingly, out of the big five, this is not only the best, but it's actually the cheapest too. Burger and fries here is 120. My second favorite place is probably Fly Burger. Let me wipe this off. It's probably Fly Burger. And Fly Burger for the same. Actually, you get less fries at Fly Burger. And it's like 160. This, so for my burger and fries, is 120, which is about $4.80. And then look at hers. I think she's already ate at least one of those. Those are chicken tenders. Look at that. Look at that size of that order. Oh, this whole burger, huge plate of fries, and the tenders will run us about $8. Cost us about $8. And this is one of our more expensive places that we go to. Last night we ate dinner for $2. So tonight was $8. Last night we ate dinner for about $2.75 total for both. So last night was under $3. Tonight is about $8. I don't know how they could be so big. Those are I don't even see that size in the USA. So this is the second time she got them. But last time I was like, wow, that's a huge order. I thought they were going to be a small order for kids or something.
Are you sure they're chicken?
I have no clue what they are. No, so Fluffy, show it to him. The batter is a little bit thick, but it's not that thick. So there's the batter right there. So that's a lot of chicken in there. A lot of people tell me they have good breakfast here. I've never had the breakfast, but a lot of people say they have good breakfast. And people say they have good milkshakes. Never had the milkshakes either. But Philip, remember, this is a reusable bottle, so of course it's supposed to be filled up. I think Philip is addicted to, it's shocking, he's coming to Vietnam, but he's addicted to fast food.
What restaurant did you get the breakfast? There's a couple of good restaurants in Poblacion to get good breakfast. And it's not $10. Maybe around 3 or...
I thought I was like a very picky eater, but Philip's eating fast food, it seems like every day.
Remember, he has worms.
Huh. We've never had it. We've only been down here at nighttime. We've been to Bikini Bottoms well over 50 times, but we've never been in the morning.
You don't really wake up that early.
I can tell Heinz from anything. I can even do blindfolded. I know the difference between Heinz and anything else. The only ketchup I can eat is Heinz. It's always usually darker, and it's always a little more like, I don't know what you guys would say, spicy or vinegary.
Bourdain.
Every time we hear him, he's always getting some kind of fast food. It's kind of crazy. Like, you go to Vietnam, which is like known for their food, and he just goes like, skip the Vietnamese food. We'll just go to Burger King. It's either got to be bologna or Burger King.
Look at that.
Whoa. But those chicken strips are so big.
You want one? Or one?
Wow. She will basically eat anything, I think.
Yeah. But I like hot chew better. Hot
Who?
chew.
What?
Bunbo.
This burger is just so damn hard to eat because it's so messy. I mean, it's just crazy to eat so much fast food. Not only is fast food more expensive, but there's so many good stuff in Vietnam. So I don't know why he voluntarily pays more for fast food. Now in the USA, I'd be like, okay, fast food's cheap, it's easy, people don't want to cook. But out here, man, there's so many damn options. I don't think I've never had the soup. So I'm not a soup guy or a noodle guy. I'd rather have rice than noodles. What Asian countries prefer rice over noodles? That's probably the country that I would fit into, is the ones that eat more
It's
rice.
Philippines. We eat more rice than noodles.
Yeah, Philippines is not too much noodles. How do you go from like eating like very local Vietnamese food to eating McDonald's in the same day? Yeah, I'm more on the Vietnamese, I'm more on the Philippine side when it comes to rice. I'm more of a rice guy than a noodles or a soup guy. We were gonna walk by Moon Milk and see if they had any discounts, but it's raining and it's been non-stop raining. I'm not sure if you guys can see the rain in the background. You do like the same stuff every day because every day you're either getting McDonald's or Burger King. You eat burgers more than I do, actually. And people give me a bad... They're like, burgers again? You eat more fast food than I eat Bonet or burgers. Combined. I eat burgers and Bonet maybe combined burgers and Bonet 2 to 3 times a week. You eat freaking fast food 18 days a week. Isn't one point of going to a different country? Kind of, yeah. I mean, I don't want to sound too uppity, like you must eat it, because like I said, I eat Western food once or twice a week. Like we'll go to the Indian restaurant, not the Indian, the Thai restaurant, and we'll go to like a Bikini Bottoms like right now, like twice a week. But about 60 to 70% I usually will go to a Vietnamese place. I've never had McDonald's. I've never had KFC. I've never had any of the, what else is there? Pizza Hut. I've never had any of those here.
Pizza Hut.
The only fast food that I've had here one time was Jollibee. Mm. So this is pretty good. It's pretty juicy. Usually on a tender like that, you wouldn't think it's very juicy. But it's crispy. It's juicy. Kind of tastes like the old KFC style chicken almost.
$8 burrito. That's like adobo.
That's why I don't eat Mexican food out here. It's just too expensive especially for what it is.
Foie grass. Getting fancy, huh? Foie gras.
Oh no.
Foie gras. Sorry.
There's a place like 4 buildings down from us. It's called Adobo, and they are like the same. They're like burritos for like $9, and it's like $9. We ate dinner last night for less than $3 total for both of us. We can go to that place 3 or 4 times for the price of 1 burrito. So we pass on that.
Oh, that's David.
Hey, how's it going? Great place.
Hey, you know what? I was going to tell you later. I ended up at the Mona Lisa.
Oh, you did?
Oh, really?
Wow, they got a place for how long?
Oh, for my whole stay, actually.
Oh, man, you got lucky.
I'm in the back, which is fine for me. I like a bunker for
1 bedroom or 2?
1 bedroom. Oh, yeah, it's nicer than anywhere else I went in. And then
What was it, about $17 a night, maybe? 15, 17?
Yeah, it's like 15. It's 10,000 baht. Gone. 10 million.
$1 million.
Oh, yeah.
But you know what? I like the people you can communicate with and the places.
Yeah.
But then after like 5 weeks, I get in the front with all the.
Okay, yeah, when they move out.
I'm pretty good with bunker living in Asia because I don't love noise.
If I wasn't staying at my place, like if I was gonna stay like anything in a hotel or apartment like that, I would probably stay there.
Yeah,
it's just always sold out. That's the problem.
Yeah, you know what? And they're super easy to communicate with.
Pool upstairs. Have you guys been to the pool?
No, but it said it's pretty nice. Right?
Yeah. And the sauna too.
And you know what's funny was somebody that came to the boom or whatever, I sent them the thing, they left or whatever, and they were just telling my friend the day before to go. They might have went to the more expensive one.
Ah, the luxury one. I like Mona Lisa though. It's a great choice for that price. For that price is good. We went there when we got a good deal. It was only like $14 a night when we went, but it's sold out. Even when we were here last year, always sold out.
I just don't want to waste so much. I don't need time walking around.
If Mona Lisa is a very easy, nice option. 99% of the problem is it's usually booked. But if it's not booked,
It kind of looked in there, and all 3 of us, we've looked at like 4. Plus, it's 55 square meters.
it's big. Yeah, that's a hard thing for me because I need at least 50 square meters.
No big deal. I went to a place in South. I was ready to leave. I'm like, I can't do this. I've been listening to this boom, boom, boom.
Oh yeah.
I'm like, the second night, they moved me upstairs to 2 rooms that are about 100 square meters, like 65 square meters. But like alone, me and you could live in my room for the rest of our life.
Yeah.
Full size U.S. bathroom.
Yeah. I that was a good choice, man. You got lucky. Like almost everyone that I've sent to Mona Lisa, they said, "Oh man, I liked it, but it's sold out."
Listen, I'll see you guys later. But if you ever want to come to Waham,
People keep mentioning it.
I'll just tell you because like you're flying. Just ask me. You're flying to one airport. You can get the bus right into Waham. I'll pick you up.
Okay, cool. Yeah, because everybody keeps telling me, go to Thailand, go to Hua Hin, and I'm like,
I'll just drive you.
but you told me right, it's not compared to Da Nang.
But you could fly in and get a bus down from the airport, like a luxury bus for about $7. You know, not a small bus, right from the airport. I'll pick you up.
Okay, cool. I appreciate it. But you think Da Nang is overall better, right?
There's no restaurants, nightlife.
No restaurants.
Everybody's 30 years older, and there's nobody to chat to.
I see. Okay.
But if you got to do a visa run or something.
Yeah. we'll definitely get back out of Thailand. I don't know when, and that's the next city that I want to check out.
Cranberry right below there is beautiful, but it's very quiet. But the beach is beautiful.
Okay, cool.
No
Okay.
kidding though, I'll just drive you.
How do you like Bikini Bottoms?
Good, but I had a, what was the last night? I had a, what the fly
Oh,
burger.
fly
And I
burger.
got the patty melt.
Oh yeah,
It was like the second it hit my mouth.
this is the best. This is the best burger place that we go to.
Yeah, dude, but the patty melt though over there was phenomenal.
At where? Which one?
You know,
Fly burgers.
Fly Burger?
Yeah.
Okay.
right?
I've tried it. Yeah, that's my second
But
favorite.
you had the,
Not the patty
yeah,
melt.
you forget everything.
I've had the burger.
Yeah, the patty melt was.
I didn't try
Either
that.
her, you know, it was like
She got these chicken strips.
It was like mint
Yeah,
chocolate chip
chicken
ice cream.
tenders.
She got the chicken tenders, and they give you like 6. Like the whole thing is like
Yeah.
this.
And the fries were phenomenal.
They give you a huge order of
We
fries too.
always just share for
We share. Yeah, we always share
fries
the fries.
I don't know. We got a big one for 3 of us.
here. Yeah.
Anyway, I'll see you.
All right,
again.
David.
Thank you. I really appreciate it. Will and
Diane.
have fun, man.
Take it easy. Bye bye.
Bye. Bye, Pooh.
Well, I missed your guys' messages. See, that was the guy that I told you guys about that's from Hua Hin. And many other people have told me, like, hey, it's nothing compared to Da Nang. He just said, hey, if you ever come out there, I'll pick you up and I'll show you. But he said, everyone's 30 years older than me. There's one strip that people hang out on. He said there's almost all Thai food. There's no Western restaurants. There's no variety. And he said, what else did he say about it, Fluffy?
There's nothing much to see.
There's nothing much to see. So all those people that keep telling me Hua Hin, everyone that I meet or that has been there, they tell me no. They say it's not. Coconut Man kept telling me about Vong Tao too, and I can almost say everything that people, Coconut Man was like, oh, go to Vong Tao, it's cheaper. But it's just like Hua Hin. Like everybody that I know that's went to Vong Tao and Da Nang, they say the same thing, like, oh, no, it's for older people. Oh, it's way less Western amenities. Oh, there's nothing to do. It's more quiet. So that's why I don't leave Da Nang, man. Da Nang meets
Philip,
all
you're
my
such
needs.
a meanie. He said he must be old because I eat patty melts too.
Yeah, he was an older guy. I think I've never ordered a patty melt. I think, so the problem at Mona Lisa is always sold out, but it used to be 1 bedroom for like 10 million, but I think it's like 12 or 13 now. Last time
I
at least
wonder
we
if
checked.
James is Jamie.
No, that guy was very nice. We ran into him the other day, and he just said, hey, if you ever come out there for a visa run, I'll pick you up and I'll show you around. But he was very impressed in this place. He was like, wow,
He was
man.
lucky. We can't even get a place at Mona Lisa.
Yeah, he got
You
lucky.
always-
I referred him to Mona Lisa. I was 99% sure he was going to go there and it was going to be sold out, but somehow he got it. 10 million, but that wasn't for a month though. How long was he staying for? I think he said like 2 or 3 weeks. So it's not for a month. So he probably overpaid because he only 10 million. I think he's only staying, so he's probably paying like probably like 600,000 or 700,000 a night, because I think he told us he only had like 2, maybe 3 weeks left. So it wasn't a full month, because Mona Lisa is not 10 million anymore. When we first came here over a year ago, I think a 1 bedroom was or 11 million for a month. And now the last time we checked, it was like 12 or 13 for one bedroom. When we stay at a 2 bedroom for 14 million, plus all of our electric is all included in the 14 million. Mona Lisa is like 12 or 13, plus you gotta pay for electricity. And it's only a 1 bedroom, 1 bathroom. But if I wasn't staying in an apartment, if I was gonna stay at a hotel, then I would choose Mona Lisa. Mona Lisa is the best hotel for what you get, the size, the location, and the price that I've been at.
I think we only had one issue with Mona Lisa the last time we stayed there.
It's kind of a light drizzle, so it's like enough to keep you away, but not hard enough. So you guys can see it's kind of a light drizzle. Yeah, no breakfast. But so that's the thing, guys. You got to understand, you got to trade off. So Mona Lisa is 2 blocks from the beach. It's a 55 square meter 1 bedroom, which is way bigger than all these hotels. And when we get it, it's like $15 or $17 a night. So the price is amazing. The location is amazing. The size is great. So you can't really ask for much. Like if you got that size, that location with breakfast, you would be paying $30 at least out here for a comparable place. Now you might get breakfast at some of these places, but you're going to get a 30, 35 square meter place. You're not going to get that big. Grand Sunrise.
Spinners, Philip, you're staying in the hostel. You can get
2 things, Billy. I bet you anything, the Grand Sunrise was probably only 30 square meters, so it's probably half the size.
That's the one at, above Rio.
Okay. So I bet you that your place was probably close to half the size, the Grand Sunrise. Plus, remember, man, breakfast here is cheap, man. You can go get a banh mi for breakfast for 80 cents. So, Philip does the same thing. Philip loves getting places with breakfasts, but 1, we don't get up in time, and 2, we could eat rice and eggs and a banh mi and save the money. So I think the bill will be, we didn't get sauce this time, so I'm thinking it's gonna be, I'm gonna say $2.19. That's what I'm gonna guess. As soon as we finish, it starts to rain harder. We needed to go to Moon Milk, but I don't know if we'll actually get to Moon Milk now. We needed to get to Moon Milk. We needed to get to the butcher shop, but I don't think we're gonna get to it. We either gotta walk in this rain, or we gotta take a grab back.
Why do you prefer Vietnam spinners? What happened to Filipina spinners? They unsubscribed to you, Philip?
Look, we got 2 bottles. So JV should give 2 thumbs up. Hers is all beat up though. Mine, I take care of mine.
It's not. It's just that it's white. That's why it looks all beat up. At least
Mine is nice.
it. No, it's just black.
I bought this in the Philippines. Aqua Flask. I think that was the cheaper brand. There's Aqua Flask and something else.
Hydro flask and
Hydro something. So we didn't need the straw. They were trying to sell you the straw and stuff like that. I didn't need all the accessories and gadgets. Let's take a look over here. Shocked that they got Mona Lisa.
please.
Oh, yes.
Thank you.
Can we get the bill, please?
Come on, man.
I don't know. What are we gonna do, Fluffy?
Wait.
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 We still need rice. We don't have any rice. We don't have nothing. We don't even have nothing to eat for tomorrow's New Year's Eve party. We were gonna try to get down to the beach to the countdown, like in the daytime and the activities, but I don't know with the rain.
I don't know if Philip translates Google translates his Filipino sentence.
Maybe he Google translates.
I guess because he uses
Old talking.
old talking.
Because he's an old man. What do you expect?
We don't really use some of the words he uses.
Because he's back from 1800s. 1847. 70 degrees, but it's still raining. I just wish it didn't rain for like another 30 minutes just so we can go get our stuff and get out of here. Wow, how many subscribers did I have before? Right before you left? 18. Wow, I'm at 3,027 now. Thumbs up to whoever subscribed. I appreciate it, guys. Man, look at from last night.
Origin Carter.
From last night, we hit. I think when we ended the stream, it was like 3,005.
Saan
Now
ka
we're at
pupunta,
3,027.
Joe? No, I have friends that teach me then. Saan ka pupunta, Joe? Who's Joe?
Joe Mama.
G.I. Joe? You're G.I. Joe, right?
Oh yeah, I seen Jimmy Carter died today. But man, so that means he was born in 1925. Maybe 24.
Jimmy Carter built a lot of houses in the Philippines for the homeless. Yeah, remember he has that Jimmy Carter Drive
The climb continues
for
the subscriber counts.
Hit My Moon Milk, just other street from Bikini.
Hit My Moon Milk. I know. It's just right behind. It's literally behind us, but it's raining, so I don't know if I want to get soaked. I wanted to go. So there's a moon milk that's literally right behind Bikini Bottoms. But I don't know if I want to walk in this rain. I mean, we might walk in the rain just to go to Moon Milk behind us, get some food or get some rice at least, and then maybe we'll catch an in-drive from there. We have to get rice. What else do we need, Fluffy? We don't have anything to cook tomorrow. I don't know what we're gonna do for New Year's Eve. I have no clue. We can make our Indian chicken. We can make the curry chicken. We could order something. Or we can get steaks, which we were gonna kind of go take a look at the butcher shop, but the butcher shop is about a 7-minute walk in this rain. Yeah, the one behind us is the inferior Moon Milk. I agree. One, it's a tad smaller. Two, they never have the discounts that the other place has. Plus, the other thing that most people don't realize is all the hostels, the backpackers, they all go to that one. So that stuff is cleaned out pretty good. The other one is much more for locals and the Koreans. So there's much more deals and discounts up available at the other one. I don't know what we're gonna do tomorrow. We were gonna go to the beach and go to the little stage. There's a stage and some activities down there, but it might be raining. So if it rains, it throws everything off.
Did you walk over that way?
Where? No. What's up, Larry? He said, buy Fluffy a beer. Man, she's had too many beers. She's had more beers than she needs for the whole year.
No, what do you mean Marawi? I'm Igorot. I'm Igorot tribe.
We just finished our dinner.
Marawi is
You guys can see it's starting to rain. Sucks, man. Every time we come to freaking Bikini Bottoms, it rains. I asked for it, but they didn't bring it out. Maybe that means it's free. If they don't bring the bill, that means it's free.
It seems like a lot of people are coming here.
Every time we go to a restaurant, a lot of people start coming. Maybe they follow me. We were going to try to maybe look for a dessert at Moon Milk or something, but it's raining, so I don't even know if we'll get to Moon Milk. But there is the backup Moon Milk behind us, so we might just brave it and walk through the rain for a block and go see what they have. Thumbs up to all 33 guys, or all 33 men and women. I'm sure it's mostly guys, but we're here at Bikini Bottoms. Yeah, December has been raining. September, almost nothing. October, very little. And then middle of October till now, it's kind of been raining a lot more.
It's called El Nino if it's drought, La Nina if it's
Now your weather channel. Now you're a
no,
weather
it's
analyst.
just that I hear that a lot.
Mitzi, I kind of think you're right, man. We've been getting like 30 viewers. Before it used to be like 15 to 20. It would break into the 20s. But most of the last couple streams, we've been getting hovering right around 30, which is pretty good for me. I think the other day we had like 42 people in here. So January 17th, the majority of the rain will be over. I'm not going to say it won't rain at all, but it will probably be 80 or 90% gone, at least from the time that we experienced. We came here like the second week of January in 2023, and I think we only hit like 1 or 2 rainy days, and most was good. But this kind of rain will be gone, but you might get like one day out of 6 or 7 that'll rain. And it'll be a lot lighter, but it will be warmer. Bus
Did you
run
get
video.
jasmine rice, Dale?
The bus
How
run
many
video.
kilos? Because we're looking for like 1 or 2 kilos. We didn't really find one.
Oh, that one. So the walking one, not really, because I didn't really do a new Visa one this time. I did more of the Laos border. I just used Adobe Premiere. There was some lower third graphics on there, and I just popped those on the timeline. Jasmine rice. We
Hey, DC.
went to that Moon Milk last night, and remember I tried to have them sell me the dough. So if we go to Moon Milk, remember I want to try to buy that dough
But
from
it's
them.
not, it's different.
It'll be in the freezer. We'll just have to.
Yeah.
I hope that they'll understand and like sell it to us. We just get the regular cheap rice. We don't ever get jasmine rice. Oh, Fluffy. Everyone comes in now and they call you Fluffy.
Yeah.
Because that's your nickname. Your nickname is Fluffy. Your nickname is Fluffy. I think it was Larry when he emailed me. He goes, "Hey, Will, and hey, Fluffy." Someone else always says that when they come in, too. I forgot who else it is. But there's like 2 people that come in and say it. Dead Shark, there is a demand, but here's the good and the bad about it. So the only good thing about them not having that long-term visa is that it keeps prices down in Vietnam. So I guarantee you, if they brought back, so they used to have a 1-year visa back in 2019. So if they brought that 1-year visa back, I guarantee you, a lot of people would leave the Philippines, a lot of people would leave Vietnam or Thailand, and that would drive prices up. So it's a double-edged sword. So you would be able to stay here longer, but the prices would go up. So you got to kind of pick your poison on that one. 90-day visas keep the prices down, but they're a little inconvenient since you have to do the bus run 4 times a year. So what would you guys want? Would you want to pick doing 4 visa runs a year and keep the prices low? Or would you want to have a 1-year visa and probably bump up 10 to 20% a month on your cost of living? So it depends on what you guys want. So if they do anything longer than 90, even if they do a 6-month visa, it's going to drive the prices up. So there's only 2 reasons, honestly, guys, why Vietnam is not going up in price. One, out of Philippines, Thailand, and Vietnam speaks the least amount of English. So English is a deal breaker for a lot of people that keeps a lot of people out, plus the visa. So those are the 2 things that keeps Vietnam's prices down. Once you start getting rid of those, like if you snapped your finger tomorrow and everyone spoke English here, Vietnam would instantly go up in price. If you snapped your finger tomorrow and had a 6-month or a 1-year visa, Vietnam would go up in price. So you got to kind of decide, do you want the cheaper prices? So for example, I live here for about $750. I know if it went up to like a 1-year visa, I bet you my bills would probably go up to $850, maybe almost $900. So it's good and it's bad. So Dead Shark, that doesn't have nothing to do with Vietnam though. So Vietnam just puts a stamp. The only thing that takes up your page is the stupid Laos visa. The Laos visa is a sticker, so that's just Laos. So if you did the Cambodian visa run, I think it's just a stamp. So that has nothing to do with Vietnam. That's Laos. So Laos for some reason does the stupid big sticker. So even if you didn't do the bus run, or even if you just flew into Laos from any other place, Laos is the one that puts the big sticker on there. So that doesn't there's no blame on Vietnam side on that one. That's Laos. I don't know why they do that. But here's the trick. So I don't advise you guys to do this, but I heard a lot of people that go to Laos and get that sticker. What they do is they come back and they take a hair dryer, they heat up the bottom of the sticker, and they slowly peel it off. And people say it works. I haven't tried it. It is a little risky, but I've read reviews where people have done that and they're able to heat up the Laos stamp and peel it off and then get all that space back. Yeah, Skyscanner is what I always use too. $1,500 for the education visa. Yikes. Yeah, the DTV, everyone kind of likes the DTV, but I don't think they know the fine prints of it. First, you got to have like $14,000 in the bank, so that already eliminates me, so I wouldn't qualify for that. And then the only benefit is you still have to leave every 6 months. So instead of getting a 3-month visa in Vietnam, you get a 6-month visa in Thailand. So you get an extra 3 months. And then supposedly this upcoming year, they're going to start taxing foreigners. So the DTV visa that everyone pumps up, it's not really that great. The only real benefit that I see is that you do get an extra 3 months in the country. I got to pay the bill.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe Dark Brother, but I live for now, man. I don't live for later. I know too many people. I know people that ran marathons and a year later had a heart attack and died. I know people that were vegetarians, walked out, got into a car accident and died at 30 years old. So I don't worry about that. If you worry about everything down the road now, then you're already basically killing yourself now by stressing. So I almost died in 2019, man. So I was in the hospital for 2.5 weeks, and the doctors gave me a 20% chance of even leaving the hospital, not even of living, but just leaving the hospital and all. So for me, I'm already on borrowed time. So for me, I should have been dead. So I don't think about down the road. I mean, I don't even have retirement, I don't have a pension, so the last thing that I worry about is down the road. You hear all those stories, like you hear those people that are 198 years old that smoke cigarettes every day, eat bacon, and have a shot of whiskey, and they live to be 98 years old. Then you read about people that run 7 miles a day and they end up dying from heart attacks. So you just never know when your time is up. I live for now. I think I think in the next few days, maybe I'll make a video on it when I do a walking video. Give me 1 second, guys.
Are you done?
I am done. Are you done?
With you?
I am done with you.
I am not.
What?
I am not.
Why?
I'm a freeloader, so I'm not done with you.
We'll get into this story. I want to tell this story on video, but this was me in 2017. This was after 2 weeks. This is like the day that I got out of the hospital. But I'll tell that story at another time. I don't want to do it on a live stream. I'd rather do it on an uploaded video that I probably will do. I'll probably will do it January 3rd, because actually January 3rd will be exactly 8 years since I stopped drinking. So I'll tell that story later. Let me get our bill. I asked for the bill like 20 minutes ago. So maybe if the bill doesn't come, maybe it's free. But we come here so much.
Yeah.
They'll say, "Hey, we'll get the bill next time. It'll be double."
Yeah.
No accident. It was basically it's a long story, man. It's a long story. So basically, at first they thought I had some kind of blockage in not my kidneys, but I think it was like my I don't even think it was a gallbladder, but it was something else. Anyways, long story short, it wasn't that. They wanted to fly me out in a helicopter to like Sacramento. I'm terrified of hospitals. I don't go to hospitals. And I checked myself out. I had to sign like a medical waiver or something. I was feeling really, really bad though. I was feeling bad for like a week. I was working. I was like just really drained. And then just a whole bunch of stories. I want to tell the story correctly. But basically, I changed my life a lot. At that same time, they kind of told me, hey, they put me on some medication. I'd never been on medication. And they were like, you're going to be on medication for the rest of your life and all this. And I was like, no way, man, I can't do it. They told me I needed to cut back or stop drinking. So I did that also. And that was the last time I drank. It was no...
We have the bill. Thank
There
you.
we go. Caught him now. But we'll tell that story. I want to tell that story probably January 3rd. When I do a walking video, I'll have a nice organized video of that. But the short version of it is I had to check myself in the hospital, and they basically told my family like, hey, he's got a 20% chance of ever leaving the hospital, and like probably even less of living. So that's why I said I live for now, man. That's why I kind of traveled a lot. How much? $2.19. How much, Fluffy?
207.
Oh, 207. Okay. 207. A little bit cheaper than I thought. So it is about $8.20. There's 200.
I think I have
Change. What do we need change for? Here. I got exactly 19, Fluffy. 10, 12, 14, 16, 17. I'm always like one short. What are you giving me that for?
Oh, it's 207.
Oh, 207. Okay, I got 207. 2, 4, 6. Here, I got 7. There we go. So let me just show you guys really quick. I guess we're gonna go walk to Moon Milk. It's still raining, but we'll walk there, and then we'll probably have to take a grab back. So she got those huge chicken tenders. We shared that big order of fries, and I got the double burger. It was $207, which is exactly 207 is yep, $8.12. So this is basically our most expensive meal. This place is our most. Come on, thank you. So we're gonna head out here, Fluffy. You can keep here. There's your Christmas going away present. I guess we're gonna walk to the Moon Milk over here. We're probably gonna get soaked, guys, but we do. I cannot do medication. They put me on medication. They basically told me I was gonna be on medication for the rest of my life. But I stopped drinking. Like, I kind of changed a lot of stuff, man. And then after about 6 months, so I will try to get my medical paperwork. Maybe I'll try to do that for the video. But like my charts, like my charts were way extremely high. Like Like dangerous zone was like, for example, I don't remember the exact numbers, but let's say like the dangerous chart number was like 13 or something, and my chart number was like 250 or something. So it was like insanely high. So I'll try to tell that story on a walking video or something, probably next week. Bangkok, I really come on. I really like Sukhumvit, which sounds weird because remember, I don't drink, I don't party, but we really like that area because one, the BTS is right there, which we love to take the BTS, which is the Sky Train, and then Terminal 21 is right up the street. It's a very nice mall, but we use the mall to go into the international food court, which is extremely great prices and good food. If I would stay in a different area besides Sukhumvit, I would go stay in Siloam. Siloam is by the park, and it's a little bit further away, but it's like the business district. It's a little bit more expensive, but I really like that area too. Oh yeah, this was a pancake place. That's the pancake place they were talking about. So I would rank it as I would stay in Sukhumvit. We stayed in Soy 7, I think it was. There's Roots. There's the place that you guys always talk about, Roots, the vegetarian place. So I would stay in Sukhumvit, and this is it. If I didn't stay in Sukhumvit, I would go stay in Siloam area. Those would be my two choices in Bangkok. I would not stay in Koh San Road. That's like all the backpackers. That's like the young party drink people. So I would eliminate that off the top. So I would narrow it down to Sukhumvit or Siloam. That's how I would narrow it down to. We stayed at this place, this really nice place called, oh, look at all the 50% off tonight, Fluffy. Maybe I get dessert here. There we go.
What's this? Cinnamon.
I think that's the only one. Wow, they had one discount. Are you gonna get that one? Are you gonna get it? If not, I think the people behind you are gonna grab it. You better get it if you're not, Fluffy.
I'm not sure about
You better grab it now if you're gonna get it, or else it's gonna be gone. Oh, look at this. 50%. Fluffy, how many peppers do I have left?
one tray.
One tray.
Yeah.
Maybe I get these. I always grab these when they're on sale because like 50% off. So these would be like 2,500, which is like 10 cents. I eat one of these a day. I love Sukhumvit. Shockingly, you guys would never think I would like that, right? But I love that neighborhood because of the BTS, because of the Terminal 21. I like the vibe. And we have so many 7-Elevens in that area. Here, Fluffy. You didn't even grab basket. Oh, they have... Oh, yeah, now they got the cheap butter again. We had to buy a whole freaking kilo. We have a whole month's worth of butter now because we needed it.
What else do we need here? Rice.
Rice. ASOC is the stop after Terminal 21. I never really crossed over that way. I think that's like the cowboy, what's it called? Like cowboy area or whatever. I never crossed that area. I stayed basically from BTS Nana to Terminal 21.
Big sack.
We don't want to get it.
That's 5 kilos.
We don't want 5 kilos.
Why?
Because we might move.
Doesn't matter. I don't think so.
It's okay. I'd rather buy
This one is the...
80,000. 90,000.
You get basmati. You want basmati.
It's still, nah. We'll go get rice tomorrow.
You don't have rice tomorrow.
we'll figure something out for my breakfast then. So guess what? We have an awesome place in Sukhumvit, Dark Brother. I don't know if we still have it, but we had it for a while. We made good friends with the GM of a amazing hotel that's literally on Soy 7. We had a 90 square meter, 90, not 9, not 19, 90 square meter, huge one bedroom, two bathroom hotel. We paid $28 a night for it. Amazing deal. We just haven't been back, but every time we go there, we message the GM, and he always hooks us up. He told us many times, anytime you guys need a place, it's the presidential suite, actually. So every time we go there, we contact him, and he says, "Don't worry, man, don't worry. Every time you guys come here, you have a place," and we've taken him up on that plenty of times. I always thought we were always going to lose it the next time we came back, but every time we went, we contacted him. Even when they told us they didn't have a room, we would contact him through his email, and he always would get us the presidential suite. The guy was,
For a good price.
the place was going for like 45 to 60 bucks, I think. I think it was, at certain points, it was like 60 bucks. So that's when it's really good to make network connections. It was 90 square meters, so the only thing it didn't have in it was a kitchen, but it had two bathrooms, it had a huge living room, huge bedroom, and it was...
I believe that now you have to line up to here in Mingo. Back then, it's always so fast.
But I feel like more people are here. It doesn't, you don't see it, but there's more people here, but I don't know where they're at. But yeah, we love that place. We just haven't been back there. I'm very curious to see what they'll say.
Oh, you have to.
I have to. What do I have to do, Fluffy?
The dough.
Oh, hold on. Hold this, Fluffy. Start putting stuff up there. I check. This is the dough I want to buy. I hope they'll sell it to us. I want to buy it raw so that we can make some stuff. I'm going to see if they'll sell it to us. Because what I'll do is I'll like pinch a piece of this off, and then I'll make some like pastry donuts. But we'll see.
Are they selling you that? Same price, right?
I think so. We'll see.
Because yesterday they wanted to sell the...
We tried to buy this yesterday at the other place. Do you think we need flour for this though? Or do you think I could just take the piece off?
We have flour there.
Yeah, that's not flour. I hope they'll sell it to us. See, that's the dough that we wanted to buy in that tray, but they wouldn't sell it to us. Yeah, because what I want to do is I want to put some filling in here, and then I'm going to bake this in the air fryer. Yeah, this is the most dough I've ever had. You'll see, man. I'm very creative. I want to kind of get the smaller one. I want to see if they'll sell me this. If they told me this is 28, I'll grab the other one. Yeah, look at all this dough, man. More dough than the pizza, man. Wow, this moon milk is getting crowded. Wow, everyone buys so many croissants now.
Because the burrito is not available.
Can I buy this one?
Yeah, okay.
How much is this?
28,000.
Okay. Give me 1 second. Excuse me. 28. I want to get this one. I hope that they'll sell me this one instead. This is the one I want to buy. What about, can I get this one instead?
Small.
Okay.
This one's 6?
6,000.
Okay, perfect. Come on.
$22,000.
How much all together? How much?
22.
That's all we got, Fluffy?
I don't trust this.
Yeah, okay.
That's all we got? What did we get? The peppers on the discount?
Discount 50%.
That's why.
Total no discount 44 pounds.
Very good.
Thank you.
Come on. 12. What time do you close? 12?
11, 15.
Okay, come on.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
We never go back. We never go here. We don't spend that much.
I could take it, but it was wrapped in plastic.
Yeah, because
Everything
is
was
like half price.
So we bought that dough for 6,000, and you guys will see all.
3,000.
So the peppers were
No,
3,000. I got a coconut bread, which was half off, so it was only 8. And that dough, we'll see how it turns out. What I'm gonna do is break a little piece of that dough off. I have like a homemade apple filling. What?
Let's see the fluffy pancake.
I'm gonna put some of the homemade pie filling into that dough, and then I'm gonna bake it or fry it in the air fryer. I don't know, it might come out amazing and it might come out horrible. We'll see. She wants to go look at the pancakes.
Who?
You!
Look? I think I won.
Huh? You just ate. Yes. They named it after you. Fluffy pancakes.
They have fluffy ice cream fluffy,
Plain fluffy pancake?
banana snack pancake.
Wow.
Wow.
70,000? Jesus Christ. Do you have that kind of money? Oh, it takes 15 to 20 minutes?
Yeah.
Why?
Because they make it fluffy. Maybe it's made from scratch. Ooh, look at this.
15 to 20 minutes. Grilled cheese.
Bread chest.
50,000. That bread kind of looks good. That's like a
Oh, they also have
garlic cheese bread.
They have coconut
Coconut coffee. Oh, they have different sauces too. Look. They have the vanilla cream. Plus, they have different sauces. You seen those?
Yeah, it's here also.
Let's take a look. Nothing? You're not going to get nothing?
It's like so fluffy for me.
It's perfect for you. They named it after you.
Maybe
My experience with baking in convection oven proved very bad. Baking needs non-high. I'm going to do it with the air fryer. I only spent 6,000 on that dough, so even if worst case scenario something happens, that dough is only like maybe 20 cents. And if it works out, then great. That'll be an awesome tip, because if I would buy flour and mix it up by hand and flour it up and roll it out, it would take more time and more effort to do that. So this will be a time saver, and if it's bad, then it's just 20 cents. So we'll see. Like I said, it's like 20 cents. Worst case scenario, it just doesn't come out good. Oh well. Best case scenario, this will be my little hack, and then I can start buying that cheap bread and start making some interesting stuff. I'm not gonna make it like a donut per se, or actually maybe I might. So maybe I'll pop one in the air fryer, and if it turns out and it sucks, maybe I'll just drop the other part of the dough, roll it up into a ball, put the filling in it, and drop it in the oil. Maybe we'll do that. So we'll see. But for 6,000, I can't really go wrong. For 6,000 VND for that dough, I couldn't even make it that cheap for that price. No, man, this is Asia, man. We've never, Fluffy, have we ever had it? No, we never had an oven.
No, when the first time we went here, like the apartment we had.
I think we had one oven out of 20 plus apartments that we've been to in Asia. The ovens are not a thing here.
For 3 days.
Yeah, we don't. Gas stoves and ovens are just not a thing in Asia. That's the two things I really, really miss. Gas stoves and ovens. I don't know what it was at the other moon milk. So, you guys see how they had the one on that tray, that metal tray? Come on, Fluffy. We asked them, we said, can we buy it? And at first they said, yeah. And then I said, can you show me the one on the tray? And she showed it to me. And I said, okay, let me get that one. Then she said, oh, we're out. We don't have any more. Come back tomorrow and buy it. And I go, right there, can you just hand me the one that's on the tray? And I just want to buy one. And she just said, no, you got to come back tomorrow. We're out. And I'm like, I literally see the whole tray. I just want to buy one of those. But not sure. Maybe, Fluffy, maybe they didn't sell it to us there because maybe the dough was not in plastic.
That's one, or it's like pre-ordered, or
But
they want it frozen to sell it.
why? I don't know. Yeah, they were about to bake them, but I was just like, hey, just sell me one. Like, no matter what, you're getting the money for it either way. I don't know. They just told me to, oh, this is what someone said. They said there was a Thai place here, but look at the prices of it. And they do have the beef, but the beef is 60. Xin chào. So we still don't even have a damn clue what we're gonna do for New Year's Eve tomorrow. We have no clue. We don't have anything. We don't even have rice. Unless, Fluffy, are we gonna walk to the other moon milk?
No?
But I don't even think they have rice.
Yeah, they don't.
Huh?
I'll just get it tomorrow.
We'll get it tomorrow. If not, the only thing I'm worried about is that it'll be raining hard.
It's just like normal day. Rain is just like a normal day now.
Oh, now you're a weather forecaster.
Yeah, but the thing about that, it's been raining. Like, why would you cancel your things? You know, it's been raining. Like,
Cancel what
rain or
things?
shine.
Cancel what?
I mean, like, you've been backing or like backtracking, like on what to do, or like don't really plan things because you can't buy stuff.
She's had an umbrella for a while. She's had that one. I don't have an umbrella.
It's just windy. Yeah, like my umbrella is not really.
Oh, there's our building, guys. There's our building. Won't even stay awake till midnight.
Why?
Sounds like Philip. No, shockingly, it wasn't Philip. Philip's to bed at like 9 o'clock after MASH and the news is over. That's what his favorite TV show is, probably MASH.
They're still showing that in like hits.
They're showing that in the classics.
Yeah, we do have it.
In the oldies.
No, seriously.
What's up, Vetamar? There you are again. You were on the other live stream earlier.
Vetamar?
Yeah, she's saying something about I don't stick to something. I don't know what she's yapping about. Usually she's the one that says, well, why don't we just walk over to the other one? I'll say, come on, it's raining. And now that I say it, now she's like, I'll just do it tomorrow. And I said, what if it'll be raining tomorrow? But I don't know, we'll see.
There's no rice there. I went there yesterday and I know there's no rice, so I'm gonna go to somewhere else where there is rice.
Perhaps. We could always go to that street market. I think maybe they sell rice.
I think Q-Mart has rice. That's
Q-Mart's rice will be triple the price.
no, it's not.
Yeah, if it doesn't rain tomorrow, I would like to cruise down to the stage. There's like a stage or something on the beach. I would like to take a look at it because, for one, I would just like to see it. For two, I would get some video of it. Maybe that's where I would do my walk tomorrow. And I think at the end of the night, we're going to end up back at our place and we're going to watch the fireworks from across the river. But I don't know. Are we going to cook? If we are going to cook, I still don't even know what we are going to cook. Or are we going to get something on Grab? I don't know. We'll see. Then who can I sue? The default weather is raining. Well, we see the Dragon Bridge from our patio, so we watch all the fireworks shows from our balcony. That's the best part about our apartment is even when they had the International Fireworks Festival back in June and July, we just sat on our balcony and watched the fireworks show the whole time. We didn't have to go anywhere. We didn't have to pay any fees. We just sat there and looked right across the balcony and seen all the fireworks. Fluffy, you didn't get the cinnamon one? Oh, you did? No, we don't even have any. We don't even have any windows in both of our bathrooms. But I'm not a big fan of window views when you go to the bathroom. Oh, there's my bike. There's my new bike right there. Even comes with training wheels. We can look in here. What about in this one? Do they have rice in here? No one ever knows about this mart. It's been here for kind of a while. Oh, and it's 24 hours too. We just came in here the other day. Remember, we looked at the varieties. Wow. Let's see where their rice is. How much were we paying for rice? Like 20 something? 23, 24? Here you go. Here you go, Philip. There you go, right there. No, this is the one you need. 20%, 25% less sodium. Look, they even got the generic one. There you go. This is all that bad freaking canned meat. That's called it's called Philip Special. 145,000? You guys pay that much for this stuff? Jesus Christ. Even the generic stuff's 107? My God. What?
You're going to the other one because they don't have a bigger. The other rice they have here.
I'm going upstairs here. Jesus Christ, I didn't know. You guys eat Spam and you guys pay that much? That was as much as my burger and fries. My God. I bet you the rice here is 36 or 40, which basically means it's probably like 2 things of rice compared to 1.
If it's gonna be that price, then it's not worth it.
Yeah, I think Da Nang's gonna be rainy for about another 2 or 3 weeks, at least on and off. Mid-January, it probably will be a lot better. Those brands don't even look cheap. I bet you 40 to 60,000. Cheapest. Let's take a look. 60.
65. This one.
80. 99. Told you. This is not. See? We get our.
Look at this.
Fluffy, you can't walk out of the store with that. Watch, you're gonna bump into somebody. They think you're gonna run out with that. That's crazy. 140,000. Like, for one, I don't even eat spam. For two, 140 to eat it. But you, instead of buying that, you guys could just literally go to Bikini Bottoms and just have a food made for you instead of getting canned meat. I guarantee you that that caramel that I make in the can is way, way, way less toxic than the spam. The spam has probably been in that can for decades, and then it's not even real meat. It's like meat that's grinded up and processed and then slapped in a can, where that stuff just sits in a can and you just boil it one time
And it tastes good.
and it tastes good.
Salty.
And spam.
Why is this going down?
You didn't put the button. No, you gotta go down again. Where are you going?
You have to take this.
We're gonna end up taking this one back anyways.
No. I didn't put the number. I need it here.
Maybe here. This one. Here. It's still in a can, and it's, look at this elevator. This doesn't even look like a nice one. This one doesn't even have the TV screens.
No, this is like a service elevator.
What kind of service are they giving us?
This is where you put your stuff.
I think our landlord, well, I don't know who the lady is next door. Supposedly, the next door neighbor apartment is owned by our landlord, but then we've been seeing people come in and out, so I have no clue what's
Yeah,
going
but
on.
she said 1 year, right? So next year is gonna be a 1
I
year.
don't know. But then I just seen her today, not our landlord, but like the lady that's the make-believe landlord, and she wasn't very friendly. She's been friendly to me
This one?
lately. Yeah, the other lady. But I think it's because, remember when they had the electricity thing posted on the door? And I said, I think she was walking down the hallway and she seen me talking to them, and she thought probably like I was complaining or something. But I was just pointing out that they had the electricity bill on their door.
She's not friendly to you?
She used to be, but not anymore. I think ever since she saw me pointing at that, she thought I was probably saying something bad, but I was just telling them that they got their bill on their door, and I was pointing it out, and I think she was like, oh, what the hell is this guy complaining about? Because ever since then, she hasn't been friendly. Oh, a washing machine, something Philip doesn't have. That's what happens when you get a $18 a night, 2-bedroom, 2-bathroom condo. You get a washer and a dryer. That's just not a washer.
Where will I put this?
Put that in refrigerator.
Put that in refrigerator. I want to put it in refrigerator.
Look, oh, my video's still not freaking done. Look at this. So I let this go to upload it when we left to dinner. So this is going to be the new video. I have not made. I'm debating about doing this as my thumbnail, but I'm not sure yet. But I'm going to post this video as soon as we get off here. This place cost us $550 a month, all bills included. It's an amazing patio. I'll show you guys this awesome patio. It's always crazy that there's so many people that haven't seen my place, but we will show you guys. This is where we'll be watching the fireworks from tomorrow. So supposedly the fireworks are probably going to go off somewhere here. We'll just sit on the balcony and we'll watch it from here. The amusement park's there. The bridge is there. The Dragon Bridge is that blue light right there. That's the Dragon Bridge. You see it's turning green now? So now it's going to go to green. You see how it's turning green now? Um, to buy, I'm not sure. The only, I cannot confirm or not confirm, but somebody told me a year or two ago they were gonna buy one of these, and they said it was like 30 or 40,000, but I heard they said now it's jumped to 50 or 60, but I don't know if that's true or not. This is our spare bedroom. This is where we keep all of our, it's definitely not pollution. It's the fog. Plus my camera doesn't pick up night good. These are all our bags. This is our second bedroom that we just store stuff. Here is my bathroom. So I have the Asian style bathroom where there's no divider or nothing. There's my sink. And then here is her bathroom, which has the walk-in shower. And then look, so if you're actually in the shower, look, you have to pull this down, but if you don't pull it down, then everybody in the bedroom can see you taking a shower. So this is her bathroom. And then this is our bed. And we also have the same view out of our bedroom window. So we can technically go downstairs and get a 1-bedroom. So it'd be 1 bedroom, 1 bathroom. It wouldn't have that bedroom and it wouldn't have this bathroom. And it would be like $350. Or we get this 2-bedroom that's $550. So I actually like the Asian shower better. So I just like that bathroom better. And since we have 2 bathrooms, I said, I'll take this one, and she likes the other one better. So it works out perfect because I like my bathroom and she likes hers better. I'm kind of debating, what do you guys think about this thumbnail? Too plain? Overdoing it? Like, what do you guys think about this? This would be for the walking on the main street video. I don't know. Do you guys think I should use that? I'm not sure. My thumbnails kind of don't seem to be working. This is what's weird though. Let me show you something else weird about that bathroom. Look. So when I'm in here, right? So you guys can see the curtain is up there. So, right. So I can't grab it. So when you're in the shower, you pull that down, right? But when I'm laying in bed, look, this curtain is on the outside. So look. So the person on the outside can pull this up while the person is taking a shower in there. So I don't understand why this curtain is on the outside, but then that curtain is on the inside. Two things, Dark Brother. One, I did do that on a video at the beach, and it actually was one of my worst videos viewing wise ever. And for two, I'm not a clickbait guy, so all I did was a walking video, right? And there was no women, like nothing crazy. So nothing worse than when people click on a video thinking they're gonna see something, and then when they click on the video, they're like, where the hell is the stuff that was on the thumbnail? Like, let me show you guys.
My boss is getting irritated with this guy at the office because he's trying to put load of work on me, and like my boss is getting
Getting mad.
That is not happening, he said.
So let me try to find that video.
He's taking liberties, so don't do that.
He's taking liberties. So if you guys look, which video was it? It was... Here's a perfect example, Dark Brother. Look. So I posted this video, right? So this is the thumbnail. It's called Best Beach City in Vietnam, right? That's kind of the most extreme thumbnail I've ever done, which was a real picture. right? But if we go look at this video, look. So there we go, right? So if we look, I think I only have, how many views did I have on that video?
Great. The new
That video only has 2,000 views in 2 months, which means I'm getting like 100 views a day. A good video for me will get like 1,000 views a day. So
Will doesn't like to put stained windows. He wants show when I take shower.
oh, Fluffy. So, that just doesn't work. It just doesn't work for me, at least. I don't know. It just doesn't work for me. Where is... So 2 minutes. This video should be almost done in 2 minutes. So I don't know what I'm going to do for a thumbnail, but when I get off the live stream, I will post the thumbnail and I'll post this video. And then hopefully you guys will go watch that video. It's actually kind of long. It's like 30 minutes. We walked all the way up the main street, all the way down the main street, and then we ended at the beach. So so the problem with that is, Dark Brother, at first everyone was like, oh, go show a woman on the beach, women on the beach. Oh, try to find a woman with a thong, right? Then the second part to that is, I walked on the street today, there was no women. So where would I get that picture? What am I gonna just pull that picture off the internet and slap two girls on a thumbnail picture that didn't exist, and then when they watch the video, they're gonna say, where were those girls at? We never seen those girls that you had on the thumbnail. So that's why I just kind of don't go that. I'm not a clickbait guy. Plus, it would be 100% lie because there was just no women that I seen on the walk. So it'd be a clickbait thumbnail title, and I would have to get that off the internet, so it wouldn't really make any sense. I mean, that was the closest. So I make my thumbnails based on the video that I shoot. So shockingly, I was down there at the beach and there was a lady with a thong on, and I said, hey, this is the opportunity. You guys kept telling me, find a woman, put a woman on there, put a woman on there, put a woman. And so it was either going to be that or it was going to be a picture of me with the beach in the background. So plus, like I said, I don't like the clickbait stuff. And what am I going to do? Just go find a picture of Pamela Anderson online and slap that up on there like a complete fake picture? So, Fat and Broke is the guy that you guys want. He goes to the clubs. He goes to the bars. He will run into women like that. But out here in An Thong, when you're walking at 12 o'clock in the afternoon, you're not going to run into women like that. The only women you're going to see are women on the scooters and wearing long white robes. There wasn't. So let me show you. Here, we'll pull up the video. Let me pull up this video for you really quickly. Let me show you, Dark Brother. Where is this video? Like I said, I'm not fat and broke. I don't go to the clubs and the bars and find all that. So all I did today was walk down the main street. Where are all those? What happened to the video? Huh? What happened to... Oh, maybe here. I think it's here. So... Here we go. Let me show you this, Dark Brother. You guys are getting a nice sneak peek. This will be the video.
He's back with us again. Where's he going? What are you looking for? You should have started with us at the beginning of the celebration.
So show me where you see all these crazy women to put my thumbnail on for, Dark Brother. Show me where you see these women.
Main Street. You guys will see a
That girl selling the dough, that was tonight. That wasn't this walking video.
Perfect example of what I mean.
Personalized advice.
Oh,
So show
guys,
me where you see these
I've
women.
been kept on these
Plus,
streets out here.
plus, do you want me to stop while I'm recording and say, hold on, ma'am, can I pull out my phone and take a picture of you? And they're gonna say, what for, creep? And I'm gonna say, oh, I wanna take a picture of you so that I can use you as a thumbnail. Because if you don't know, so people that do caption or thumbnails, you don't take the captions from the video. You take a nice picture, because if you take a picture of like this, the quality will be terrible from a screenshot. Where you ate? What are you talking about where I ate? This is the video I'm talking about, so show me. I did this walking video today. I have not done a thumbnail for this. So show me which women I should have put as the thumbnail on this video. This is the video that I'm speaking of.
And shoes is a scooter. This is very common.
And remember, I'm going to have to ask these people. So maybe her, right? Maybe you guys would say, oh, that would be a good picture. Take the picture of the lady on a scooter, right? So maybe you guys would say, hey, take a picture of the lady on a scooter, right? So then I have to say, excuse me, ma'am, can I pull out my phone and take a picture? But I didn't film a video tonight. That was the thing. So Firefox, this is the video that I shot earlier today. I don't shoot videos at night. I do live streams at night, but this is on my real camera. So this is on this camera. So maybe I could have asked this lady, right? I could have walked up here and said, hey, do you mind if I take a picture of my cell phone with you? Maybe I could have done that, but that's kind of a creeper move. I could have said, hey, ma'am, do you think I could have took... I'm trying to explain to you guys. So I think you guys think that you can just pull these pictures off these videos, which technically you can. But if you make a screenshot of the video, the quality is very, very low. So it would look terrible. So when I do my thumbnail pictures, I take it with my phone. Yeah, the live stream. So the live stream, I don't care about the live streams. Those I don't ever make thumbnails. I either take just random pictures, but these are the uploaded videos. This is where I make my money. The live streams, I don't make any money. But I mean, what did you guys want me to do? Stop one of these random few people on the street and just say, hey, can you pose for me on my cell phone real quick? I just have something called like morals, man. I'm just not going to ask a random stranger, can I pull my camera out, lady on the street, and can I take a picture of you so I can use it for my YouTube? That's just a creeper move to me. That's just me. Fat and Broke does that probably. That's just not my style. I'd rather not do... I don't want the clickbait. I don't want the wrong audience. My audience is for budget travelers, not for guys that want teenage mentality of wanting to see women. Like, you guys come to my channel to learn budgeting tips, to find out how to live, get tips, not to see women. That's just not my channel, man. Like, I leave that up to Fat and Broke. He goes and drinks and parties and talks about massages and women. That's his lane. It would be like going to his channel and asking him, hey, man, tell us how to budget. Hey, man, tell us about InDrive. He wouldn't do that on his channel, just like I wouldn't do it for his style. Yeah, I know, man. I had that camera, that bus. Look, I'll show it to you guys again. That bus came pretty damn close, and I pointed my camera at it thinking it was going to slow it down, but it didn't. Yeah. But shocking, like I said, Fat and Broke has 30,000 subscribers, and a lot of people love his stuff. He gets way more viewers than me, but I don't... To me, he's a 40-year-old man acting like he's a 22-year-old kid. Look at that bus. Look at that bus. I'm just not that crowd. I was that guy about 20 years ago, but that guy has a girlfriend or a fiance or something, and he spends all of his nights out in front of 7-Eleven drinking beers, asking for tips, and can't wait to go to the next club. Like, dude, you're 40 something years old. Like, let's grow up. But like I said, that works because he gets a ton of subscribers and a ton of followers. But that was me maybe 20 years ago, not 42 years old. But no, I on the stream that I was watching before in the past, he said 1,200. And I was like, wow, $1,200, you're crazy. Like I can get two apartments. Two of these apartments would still be less than his one apartment. I can get 2.5 of these apartments for the price that he pays for his rent. So I was like, shoot. And then he complains and he goes like, man, my rent's $1,200, man. Start sending me over some money. Start sending me over money, please. Please, man, send me over some tips. And I'm like, it's just not my style, man. I'd rather be broke and do it on my own than to be like him asking for money and be successful. That's just my own personal opinion. If I make it, I want to make it on people enjoying my content. I don't want to make it because they're like, oh man, this guy shows some cool drunk women. Like, that's just not my channel. I went on the stream that I was on, I don't know, a month or two ago. I think he said something like $1,200, and I was like, 12. And then he like refused. He was like, I will not move out of District 1 or District 3, wherever he stays. I will not move out of here. But then he was complaining like, you guys need to send me some donations, man. You guys can't even buy me a beer, so I'm going off live stream. Yeah. The 2 or 3 times that I seen him, he would say that. He would say, we're going to end the live stream. None of you guys will even tip me for a beer, so I'm leaving. And I was just like, okay. What did I do with my other phone, Fluffy? I hope I didn't forget it somewhere. If one comes to Vietnam and still worried about money.
It's there on your butt.
On my butts? I'm not like saying that I mean, I am technically oldish, but I don't drink and I don't party and I don't club. And all the videos that play to that are people that drink, go into the club, and get the liquid courage in them. You don't see sober guys going into clubs getting wild. It's only the drunk people that get the liquid courage in them, and then they feel they're all big and confident, and then they go and do stupid stuff. Like, didn't you guys told me the guy got into like 2 fights in the past month? He had to take a whole 2 weeks off or something. He had a black eye. Like, you're a grown man. Like, dude, you're almost 40, 50 years old or something, and you're getting in fights in foreign countries. Like, that's insane. And you spend your night out drinking beer at 7-Eleven, and it's like, dude, you're not 20 years old. You're 40. How old is he? He's 40 something, right? Like, that's crazy. Because a lot of people, at least some people, watch his channel and they'll say, man, did you see X Fat and Broke do this and that? And I'm like, no, I don't really follow his channel. I've seen a few of his lives. Like, yeah, man, he got into another fight today. He got kicked out and some locals beat him up. And he's wearing glasses at night because he has a black eye. And I'm like,
Is he American?
yeah, he's American.
Where is he from?
I don't know. I mean, honestly, like, so I hate doing this, you guys know. But so he's got 30,000 subscribers, right? So he's got 100 times what I have. But when you go look at his videos, so then I don't understand. So here we go. That's shocking. Look, he popped up right on my front page. So I would not want to be known as this guy. Broke quits YouTube. Like this is just not my style, guys. Like that's just not my style. Like that's crazy. So he's got 30,000 subscribers, right? But when you go look at his videos, explain this to me. So this is an uploaded video. Um, he has like 1,000 views in 3 weeks. He's got 30,000 subscribers, and in 3 weeks, he barely hits 1,000 views on his video. Like, I have 3,000 subscribers, and I get more views on my videos than he does. Like, 1,000 views from 3 weeks ago. 1,000 views from 3 weeks ago. 1,000 views, right? I'm not acting like I'm big or nothing. Look, so all those videos have 1,000 views, right? Now let's just go take a look at my last couple videos that are under 3 weeks old, right? So 2 days ago, 2 days old, 800. 1 day old, 500, right? 2,000 views from 3 days ago. 1,000 views from 8 days ago. 2.4 thousand from 11 days ago. 2,000, 2.4, 2. How does a guy that has 30,000 subscribers have less views than me? Like, that doesn't make anything. I don't understand. So for some reason, you guys, I hate to act like I'm your guys' dad or something, but why do you watch a guy like that? He's not interesting. He doesn't give you information. He's just being a obnoxious drunk on live stream. That's all he does. And then, like I said, you guys go watch him, and then he cuts his live stream shorts when you guys don't give him money. So it's like, I don't. What's the appeal? I don't understand what the appeal about him is. I don't know why you guys watch him. Like, he's not funny. He's not entertaining. He does the same drinking routine every night. He asks for money. I don't know what the appeal about him is. I will say he gets a lot of, every time I've been on his live stream, he does get like a hundred viewers. For some reason, he can get a lot of viewers on his live streams, but he doesn't get views on his uploaded videos. So this guy is known, what you guys say, to buy subscribers. He doesn't give you guys any information. He cuts live stream shorts if you guys don't give him money. He begs for money. And this is a guy that you guys watch and follow. Like, I don't get it. I don't understand. I don't understand where the appeal is. I don't get it at all. Like, if you guys want to see women and stuff, why not go watch XTube? Like, I don't understand what seeing a PG version of a guy not being able to show you any nudity, what you guys enjoy it. But I mean, it's not like he can show you anything. He's not showing you naked women. So it's like a PG version of, I don't even know what he does. I don't know. I don't know. But I do get a lot of his, at least people, I think I get a lot of people that subscribe to me and him both. Because I'll get people and they'll say, man, you need to come down here and move to Ho Chi Minh. I promise you, you'd get way more views than him. Your channel would grow. And I tell him, I'm like, I don't have any interest in going to Ho Chi Minh. Like, that city is just 100% complete opposite of what I want. I want a beach. I want a smaller city. I want to be able to walk. I don't want to have to take a scooter. I don't want to have to take public transportation or Grab. I want to live cheap. Like, Ho Chi Minh is the complete opposite of it. But they go, man, but your channel will get so much bigger. And I'm just like, well, one, it might get bigger. I kind of think it probably would get more views and more subscribers, but I would have to make 3 or 4 times as much money that I make here just to break even in Ho Chi Minh. So it's just not worth it to have to make 3 times as much money and then be in a city that I don't want to be in. So for me, there's no benefit of being in Ho Chi Minh. It's just crazy. So what's crazy is, like I said, I hate to sound like I'm complaining, but I'll give you guys knowledge. I'll drop and say like, hey guys, I remember when I first started telling you guys about InDrive, nobody was telling you guys about InDrive. On my live stream, I'll tell you guys about InDrive. I'll tell you like, hey, do this instead of that. Do this instead of that. I'm the only live streamer in Da Nang. No one, no other, there's no other competition of YouTubers that do live streams. But I still only get 20 or 30 viewers in here. He'll go wander around and mumble and do this and have 100. It's like, so in my mind, I started a YouTube channel to give advice, to help people, to do all that. And it's kind of like the nice guy finishes last. That's kind of how I see it, is that you guys don't want the knowledge, that information. You guys want to go watch someone get spit on and talk about, hey man, let's go check out this lady in this bar, man. I know her. She talked to me the other day in the club after I had 6 shots. Like, I don't know. Ho Chi Minh. So I always ask people. I ask people that have been to Ho Chi Minh and have been to Da Nang, and I said, take away the women, take away the partying. Which city would you rather be in? And they go, oh, no doubt, Da Nang, Da Nang. They have a beach. It's better. Everything's better. The only reason people go to Ho Chi Minh is because that's where the parties and the women are. That's it. But if you take away those 2 elements, which I don't need, Da Nang, the city of Da Nang is 1,000 times better than the city of Ho Chi Minh. It's walkable. You don't need a scooter. It's cheaper. It has a beach. Like, everything wins about Da Nang. I guess, man. So what kind of sucks is if I would have done a YouTube channel 10 years ago when I used to drink, maybe my YouTube channel would have got 500 views on live stream, because what Fat and Broke is, he's just like that compared to when I was out wild and crazy, but I didn't do a YouTube channel back then. I don't know. We'll see. He does what he does, and he gets his subscriber. And supposedly, when I was on his live stream, this was, I don't know, 2 months, a month ago, he was like, every live stream I do, I get $100. So I don't know why he has money problems. He says he makes $100 a live stream, so that should be $3,000 a month that he makes. Maybe the food, but for me, like, I don't like food. To me, whether I eat a pound of rice or a pound of filet mignon, at the end of the day, I'm still the same full. So, like I said, maybe I'm a rare type of channel. So literally all I wanted to do, I wanted to leave the USA, but I wanted to have the same quality of life as I did in the USA, but I wanted to do it at 50% of the cost. So that's exactly what my channel is. Living the quality life of a USA, where I have a nice apartment, where I can go out to eat every single night if I wanted to. Don't worry about safety, and do it at 50% of the cost of USA. That's exactly what my channel is. My channel is, I'm not out here to find myself. I'm not here to find zen and peace. I'm not here to become a local and go live amongst the locals. I'm not here to party. I'm only here to live the same quality of USA life that I had in the USA here for 50%. That's it. That's literally, if basically put it this way, I'm a prostitute to the best value city that I can find. That's it. That's the simple answer to what my question is. Not saying that I don't like the city, but if I found another city that had better value, better visa, I would go there. Like, but I'm not pretending that, oh man, I love the waves. I love to put on my elephant pants and go to Bangkok and feel like I'm that's not me. That's not me. That's just not me. Like, I'm not trying, like, the guys that kind of bother me, or at least they kind of make me go like, what are you guys talking about? Or I'll run into like tourists or Westerners or whatever, and they'll say, man, I don't want to live over here. I don't want to be around tourists. And I'll be like, dude, you are a tourist. It's like this weird, like, they have this what is it called? Like self-hate. And they'll be like, I don't want to live with tourists. I don't want to live with Westerners. I'm like, dude, you are a Westerner. You're exactly. So you're magically the good tourist and everyone else is the bad tourist. You're the good Westerner and everyone like I see that too much and it's kind of like a weird statement when I hear that from people. That's what a lot of those people do. Um, the, they all go out there like we'll see these videos. I wish I remember this guy's channel. I know you guys probably see him. If you guys have Instagram, he is the like American guy and he has like this weird voice and like he travels to like the Philippines and all this. He's like, "Hey guys, I'm out here." Man, I wish I remember his name because I'd show you. And he's like exactly the definition of an elephant pants wearing, uh, life changing, Zen hoping tourist. Um, it's just like I'm a prostitute. I sell myself to the best value city. If I found the best value city somewhere else, I would have no. I don't have like I'm not like oh Danong. I'm gonna live and die here. Like if nothing changes, then I have no problem living here for as long as possible. But if something better comes along, I have no problem leaving. Some people are like, oh man, I love Bangkok. I'll live here for the day I die, no matter what. And it's like I'm just not like that. Barefoot, yeah. Um, those elephant pants are, so I call them the elephant pants wearing, pad thai eating, bubble tea drinking, barefoot, no shoe wearing, long, long hair, no combing, um, backpackers with the giant backpacks. You know the backpacks that are like 6 foot long? Those are the guys. I'm like a geo arbitrage. I think that's the word. So I go, hey, in USA, $1,000 gets me this. I want to go to a country where $1,000 gets me this in the USA. I want to go to a country where $1,000 gets me this. And then all I do is I look, okay, I have X country, Y country, and Z country. Okay, I have Philippines, I have Thailand, I have Vietnam. Okay, now we narrowed it down. Let's look even deeper. Do they have any beach cities? Okay, beach city has Boracay in the Philippines. Okay, how much is that a month? Oh, $1,500. Okay, that's a little too much. Okay, does Thailand have it? Hua Hin. Okay, old. It's an older crowd. It's this. Okay. Vietnam. Vietnam has Nha Trang and they have Da Nang. Okay, tell me a little more. Under $1,000. Ooh, okay. Do they have an international airport? Yes, they do. Okay, tell me a little more. That's how I travel. I have no interest in hospitals, like I said. Hospitals, riding scooters, drinking, like this doesn't even come into play for me. Um, Billy Blue channel. I don't know who Billy Blue is. The lot doesn't have a beach. Um, I've been to Ho Chi Minh like 3 times. Like I don't hate it. I don't hate it. I just don't love it. Even if Ho Chi Minh was exactly the same price as Da Nang, let's say I can get everything exactly the same price, right? I still would choose Da Nang because it has the beach. It has 10 times less people, and it's walkable. So for me, Ho Chi Minh would have to be like 30% cheaper than Da Nang for me to go there. I mean, I would eat. So this is how it would have to work. So either it has to be that much cheaper, or I have to be able to make $1,800 a month there. So I make probably $500 here. I would have to make 3 times that. So I'd have to make $1,500+ on the YouTube channel a month to even think about going to Ho Chi Minh. Because $1,500, I would probably end up spending at least $1,000 to $1,200 to live for all my bills there. So I'd have to make $1,200 to $1,500 in Ho Chi Minh, or I could make $700 here and break even. What's up, Trippin' family? Yeah, I just watched your guys' video today. I watched the one where you went to the two beaches. We just came back from Bikini Bottoms. We just came back. It's been raining here though.
Did
Oh, that's a good chance because we were just talking about the city that you guys went to. I think it's called Hua Hin. Hua Hin. Please, everyone keeps telling me, "Oh, Hua Hin is the Danong of Thailand," but then everybody that I know says, "No, no, no. It's not as cheap as Danong. There's only one main strip on the beach. It's definitely not as good as Danong." I would love your take. Everyone, I get my constant viewers in here, and they keep trying to swear to me, "Oh, Hua Hin is the same exact as Danong." And I know a guy that lives there. We just ran into him at Bikini Bottoms, and he said the same. No, 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 no. It's not the same. It's more expensive. There's only one strip of the beach. There's all Thai food. There's no cafes and Western restaurants. So that's what everyone keeps telling me, but I have still not been able to find an equivalent city to Da Nang. I would love to find an equivalent city that I can bounce back and forth from. I don't think there is, so I would love to find a Da Nang in the Philippines and a Da Nang in Thailand, and I don't think it's possible, but I would love to find it. How did you compare Hua Hin or however you pronounce it to Da Nang? I would love to know because I've seen your guys' video. I think at least your video popped up a couple of weeks ago. I'm not sure how long you've been out of there, but I'd love to know what you, because you just left it on what, probably a month, almost maybe 2 months ago. Love to know what your take was. Beach, yeah. That's what everyone says. They said the beach is nice, but then they say it kind of loses to Danong and everything else. Yeah. I don't know, man. I just did my visa run 2 days ago, so I do technically have another 3 months here, and we're just waiting it out. Hard to find food. That's exactly kind of what the other guy said. He said, you're not going to find Western food. You're not going to find all the cafes, all the little bikini bottom type of places. He said everything's going to be Thai food. So I kind of hear the same thing. I keep an eye out or an ear out. The monkeys. Wow, I didn't hear nothing about the monkeys. I keep an ear out for an alternate city. I didn't even know there was monkeys out there. Um, you guys say Danong is slow. If this is slow, then I would hate to see what a real slow city is. Cause like here, I mean, they got a pub. Like I don't drink, I don't go there, but they have the pub section down here. They got the karaoke section. If you guys can, either you guys are the Energizer Bunny, or I I just don't understand that. I understand it's not Bangkok. I understand that. But I don't consider Da Nang slow at all. You have two malls here. You have a Dragon Bridge. You have the Western Pub. You have Irish bars. You have places that stay open until 12, 1 o'clock. So to me, that's not slow. Unless you guys are calling slow, like, oh, I can't walk out on the street and see a woman offering massages at 1 o'clock in the morning. Then that's a whole different story. But I don't find nothing about Da Nang slow. Monkey on Monkey Island and not trying, but carry an umbrella or a stick. Yeah, I love the An Thong area. It's so hard to move out of this area because, like I said, you don't have to, you can live in this neighborhood forever. You technically don't ever have to go out of the An Thong neighborhood. You can go shopping here. You can go grocery shopping. You can go to all your restaurants. You can walk this place. Ho Chi Minh, you can't walk. So let's say you have a favorite restaurant. They're broken up in districts. I don't know the districts, but I think like let's say your restaurant that you like is in District 1, but you live in District 3 and you like the place. You can't walk. You can't walk to these places. You have to either get a scooter, which I will not do, or you have to order Grab, and that's going to jack up your price. Yeah, I kind of agree. Like, there's no wild nightlife, but I'm not 25 years old, man. I don't need that. I did all that partying before I was 30 years old. Um, I'm just kind of shocked that. So my demographics of my channel, the most of my viewers are 45 years old to 65 years old. So maybe I'm blind or something, but are 45 to 65-year-old men looking to party like at 45 to 65 years old? That's maybe I'm backwards. I don't know. I missed a couple of you guys' messages. I had no. I had shake 'em buns. So I've had almost all the burger places. I had Bikini Bottoms, which is my favorite. I had Fly Burgers. I've had Roadhouse. I've had Burger Bros. I've had Pumbas. I've had Shake 'em buns, but I have not had Fill My Buns. I looked at Fill My Buns. One night I was debating between Fill My Buns and Shake 'em buns, and I didn't really care for the menu at Fill My Buns. So I ordered Shake 'em buns, and actually I kind of like Shake 'em buns. It's probably my third favorite. The only burger place that I've not had that I want to try is Cowboy. Maybe you guys have tried Cowboy, and the only other one besides that would be Burger House. I don't have any job, so the only money that I've ever made while traveling was just 3 months ago when I got monetized. I got monetized on YouTube in September, so that's the only money, and I don't even break even. So I have no safety net. I moved out of the USA. I sold everything, my car, moved out of my apartment, and I brought or saved up 1 year of cost of living in Vietnam. That's all I have. And then I came out here, and my YouTube channel luckily got monetized. But like I said, I'm only bringing back about 50 to 60% of what I put out each month. So I'm not even breaking even. We got it hard in the disco on the grid till 1 a.m. Yeah, so there's like a couple little places here. I don't need it to, but it's nice to know that it's there. I so honestly, guys, even when I was young, I was never a club guy. I drank a lot when I was younger, right? I did drink a lot, but I was never a club guy. I never cared about clubs. Like, why am I gonna go spend $8, $10 on a drink when I can go buy a whole big bottle for $20 and have as many drinks as I want? Maybe I'd go to house parties, but I was never a club guy. I'm never a club guy. So for me, even when I was young, I wasn't a club guy. Um, Let me see what other message. I'm trying to catch up to all you guys' messages. I'm retired and out of your normal view. We do. So I get a big. So let me show you guys. I'll pull it up real quick. When I started this channel, I didn't think that I was going to have the demographic that I did, but shockingly, I do. Let me show you guys my demographic. Most of you guys are American. Watch this. I'll show it to you guys. Here is my audience. So YouTube has some good analytics, so it'll show like all the times when most of my people watch. But look, here we go. So my audience is the largest portion of my audience is 35 to 44 years old. That makes up 20%. 45 to 54 makes up another 20%. 55 through 64 makes up 19%. And look, 65 plus makes up 12% of my audience. But look, 17-year-olds, almost nothing. 24-year-olds and under, almost nothing. Those are probably all Fat and Broke's viewers right here. 25 to 34, about 20%. So, I mean, I got an older crowd, and then it's mostly American, so it's definitely male, 76% to 25%. My viewers are mostly United States citizens, and I really think this, when it says Vietnam is my second largest watchers, I'm pretty sure that's not locals. I'm pretty sure that's travelers that are in Vietnam. And then number 3, shockingly, is Australia. So I thought I was gonna have, so when I started my budget travel channel, I thought it would be like 18 to 35-year olds. I thought it would be like young guys that didn't know about travel and like, hey, look at this guy, man, he does it for cheap. I never even traveled before. But shockingly, my biggest audience is like almost even the people that I meet, they're usually over 45 years old and they're usually 60, 45 to 60 is usually what I talk to. And I'm just kind of shocked because I would think those guys have money, or at least retirement money, and put away some investments. But shockingly, those are my viewers. And I don't know, they watch my budget channel. Because honestly, I thought it would be like 18 to 35-year olds that say, hey, man, I never heard of this Vietnam place. What is this place? Like, I never even got a passport. I've never traveled. That's who I thought my audience was going to be. But 35 and under is not really my demographic. That's who I really thought was going to be my audience. Because basically, when I started my channel over a year ago, it was going to be like, hey, this is a video diary of how to leave the USA and how to live for under $1,000 a month. Copy me, and this is how you guys can live and what you get. Like, that's literally what I thought my channel was going to be. Sheesh, DC, you don't gotta save up that much, man. Vietnam is cheap. So you guys know, when I live in Vietnam, I spend under $10,000 a year. Usually it's closer to about 9,000. I could probably do it at about 8,000 at the lowest. I can probably live here for right around 8,000 a year. More realistically, it's closer to 9,000, but for sure under 10. Maybe, but that's who I thought because I would have loved, in my mind, if I would have known about traveling and working online, as soon as I graduated college, I would have went and traveled. I didn't travel the very first time out of the internationally till I was 37 years old. So if I knew now, I would have left the USA probably at 24 years old after I graduated college. I would have left. I would have taught English, maybe in China or maybe in Japan or somewhere wherever was paying good at the time. And I would have just banked all that money and traveled till I was about 25, 26, 27. Saved up all that money. I would have started an online business. And by the time I was 30 or 35 at the latest, I would have been retired. So that's who I thought I was making the channel for, was those people, but I guess not. I don't know, man. If I could just go back and just tell myself travel and learn how to trade stock options. That's the two advices I would give to my younger self. At 18, I would say travel, learn how to trade stock options. Those two things would have changed my life. I probably would have been retired by 30 years old. I would have first got out of college. I would have taught English over in Asia somewhere so that I could just bank money, get free money, and I would have been able to travel at the same time. I would have kept trading selling stock options to bring in a monthly income, and then I would have used that money to start an online business, and then that would have been it. I don't know, man. Even when I was young, so I did blow money at times, but I never was a big spender. Even when I was young, I never really spent that much. I got, I'm not going to say a high, but I got excited saving money. I enjoyed saving money. I've always kind of bragged about, like, man, I saved a lot of money this month, or man, do you see, I bought this instead of this, or I've always, even my family will tell you, they'll say, like, man, he's always haggled, he's always negotiated. He'll get the 1 year old model of the phone at half price instead of getting the brand new one. Like, I've always been like that. I've never been a big materialistic kind of guy. Machine donut at the medical exam. The only thing that I wish about COVID is I wish I would have got stuck out in Asia rather than the USA. A lot of these guys on YouTube, their channels blew up during COVID. Like all the guys that I watch, I was watching these guys in 2019. I used to watch Travel with Chris. I used to watch Filipina P. I used to watch Retired Working for You, Ken Abroad. I used to watch all these guys like mid 2019. They had like 1,000 followers, 800 followers, 1,500 followers, 2,000 followers at the most. They got locked away during COVID, and their channels blew up. I was stuck in the USA for 2 years. So I can't even imagine what my channel would have done if I would have basically been stuck out here and just forced to do videos for 2 years of being locked down. I think my channel would have been pretty big, but you can't go back in time and do that. Pickleball. I keep hearing about pickleball.
What time is it? Oh.
It's 9:50, Fluffy. Pickleball. Oh, I don't know. Did the 49ers or did the Lions win today? I'm going to look it up real quick. It doesn't really matter if the 49ers won or not because they're out of the playoffs. But I'm just curious. Hopefully they will lose to help their record or help their... Well, no, actually, I think today the game still hasn't been played, right? Let me see. It's still... Is it still Sunday? I think it's still Sunday in the USA. I like Ken Abroad, man. I really like. I've been watching Ken for a long time. I kind of have ties to him because I watched him when he was I don't even think he was monetized. I watched Filipina P when she only had like 500, 600 people. I like Ken Abroad. I feel like my channel is very similar to Ken Abroad. The only difference that I think is that he travels more than me, obviously. But I kind of think we're not these outgoing, charismatic, Sammy kind of guys. But he's informational and he's knowledgeable and he can talk. So I like Ken. Yeah, the game hasn't started. The game's not till tomorrow. I like Ken. I like Travel with Chris.
It's Monday today, right?
It's Monday, Fluffy.
Why is it still Sunday? It's Monday in US now, right?
It might be Monday, maybe very early Monday. I the very first time I ever seen the Filipina P was when she was on Gio's channel. And I swear, if my memory is correct, she went on Gio's channel. She was still unmonetized. She still had under 1,000. And on his live stream, Gio kept pumping her up and telling people to subscribe. And during the live stream, she hit 1,000 people during his live stream. I'm almost positive because I was watching that live stream.
How come you did not get much people when you were in Gio's channel?
He probably got me about 200 subscribers on both videos. 2 hours of pickleball. I never could understand why they call it pickleball, but I kind of heard, I think it's something like handball or something, right? So I don't know who got her started, but I specifically seen her the very first time ever. She was unmonetized, and she was on Gio's live stream. And before she got off Gio's live stream, she went from unmonetized to hitting 1,000. So I remember that specifically. So I've been watching her for that long. Ken Abroad was the same. Retired Working for You. I remember watching Retired Working for You when he would do his little skits. Like he was just kind of a news channel. Like he'd say, "Hey, Chris, we'll throw it to you on the streets." And then like he would pretend he was like a news anchor. Like I watched him all the way since then. Travel with Chris. I watched Chris when he started out on I think it was Divert Living's channel. He was his friend on another channel that I watched, and he just made like a cameo appearance, didn't even have a channel, and then he got big because of that. Who else did I watch? I watched a lot, so I feel like me watching people early, I feel like I just know when people are going to blow up. 7 a.m., okay, so it's 7 in the morning, okay. I same thing. I never heard about pickleball until I got here, and then a lot of people said it's kind of popular and big out here. So I don't know.
It's not that big here in Vietnam. They only have one court here in. It's
Wasn't the
even
pick?
in Hoi An, but
Wasn't the pickleball what we seen at Wien Yan? Remember they were playing that on the beach or something. What was that they were playing?
no, that was in Dumaguete.
No, we walked on the beach.
No, we walked by the bay in Dumaguete, and they were playing pickleball at the boulevard.
I only hit 9,200 steps today. I missed it by 800 steps. I missed it by 800 steps, guys.
You can play pickleball at the beach.
Tennis and badminton and racquetball.
It's just the same. The next thing
I've been hearing about it though.
Is tennis.
I've been hearing about it. Not sure. My screen is dirty.
You're dirty.
Oh, you know what? I always turn this on. That's the only thing I don't like about our apartment is bad lighting. We have bad lighting in this apartment. Actually, I think some of our lights are burnt out or something. It probably should be brighter. So let me turn on my makeshift. Where's the switch? There we go. There we go. Now my eyes aren't straining. I never heard about pickleball till I got here though. So apparently I've never heard of I've heard of squash, but I don't know what squash is. I've never seen it played. Squash to me is a vegetable. So it's not a game. I don't know. Another channel that I kind of started watching lately, it's nothing special about them, but they make a good amount of money. I forgot what they're called. It's called like Retire or something. What is it called, Fluffy?
Retired abroad.
No, that couple that just sits there on the couch. What are they called? I wish I could remember their name. Fluffy, what's their name?
Turn on the TV there.
There used to be squash courts. I don't even know what squash is. No clue what squash is. The only people that I really watch in the Philippines are, I watch Gio, I watch Filipina P, I watch the guy that goes and remodels the houses. He buys them or he rents them for like years. I forgot his name. Something.
X-Spot.
Yeah, it's called X something. He wears the beanie and he has the glasses on always, the dark glasses. Oh, and I watched the old guy, Paul the old man or something. I watched that one.
Maybe I will show just like hands to your channel.
Green Forest Life. I don't know those ones. I watch basically those 4 channels. Oh, and I watch Sunshine Shoulders. I haven't watched that one in a while though, but I watched that one all the way back since 2019 too. Those are like basically the only Filipino channels that I watch.
Mike Retired was the one who passed away, right?
Mike Retired?
Who was the one who recently passed away?
No, that guy's name was something else. Remember there was a guy that just died from the every guy has a story or something. Every man has a story. That guy died. I don't even know what a cyclo bike is. Silo bike. I don't know, Mike. Maybe if I saw his video or something, but I don't watch a lot of those main guys. Like a lot of people will tell me about channels in the Philippines. Like let me just look up Philippines vloggers. Oh, this is the guy. Remember I was telling you about this guy. Whenever I think of, I know you guys have seen this guy. Please tell me if you've seen this guy. This guy is the definition of an elephant's pants wearing, Zen having. Oh my God, and he's a friend with this guy. This is the guy I'm talking about to the left.
Oh, it's
Are you crazy?
This guy too. I don't really. I don't really know this guy, but he just rubs me the wrong way.
I'm looking for a husband, that's why I'm here.
But that guy is so young.
Van Boys, that's their name. I didn't know their name, but that guy kind of he just comes across as kind of like a jerk. I don't know. Probably shouldn't say that because I don't know nothing about him, but I see them like scrolling. This guy just irks me. And like I said, I have no clue. I don't know them personally, but every time I see their stuff, it's just so awful. But like I said, I put them in the fat and broke category.
No, but they're fun to watch. Like
These guys are fun to watch.
yeah.
Oh yeah, Van Boys, that's their name.
I followed them. Oh my gosh.
But look, let me try to scroll.
Christmas in Thailand. We're about to be snorkeling for the first time. Everybody here's first time snorkeling in Thailand.
Merry Christmas.
Dad, sisters. Beautiful.
Merry.
How's it feel eating fresh cut fruit in the middle of the ocean? Is it safe to jump in? Look at this red. How much money I spent on Koh Lanta Island? This is your sign.
But look, I bet you he has tons and tons of 91,000 subscribers. So this guy doesn't, I don't know. I don't know what it is. The guy doesn't give you any information. He just says like, how much I spent, guys. Man, I love pad thai. I love pad thai. Like, gets 100,000 subscribers. I'm like, I don't know. I guess, man, maybe I have the worst sense of judging because, like, entertaining to me, I like Retired Working for You. I don't know if do you guys know Retired? That's entertaining to me. Entertaining to me is, man, I wish I could remember the family's name. I don't think he's entertaining. So I grew up with tons of drunk family members, exactly who that guy is. So to me, that's just like my younger cousin that I grew up with. Like, there's nothing special about that guy. Like, I know 58 guys like that I grew up with. I grew up with 27 family members that were just like this guy.
This is what a $70 hotel in Thailand looks like.
This is my brother's friends. Like,
this is what the room looks like. Very modern.
I grew up with guys like this like my whole life.
It's good. Yeah. Right here on your back porch, it connects to the infinity pool. It's got perfect swings to sit here, roll up, and
Like, what is entertaining about? He's not telling me anything.
So the question is, would you stay here or is this a scam? This is what a $70 hotel in Thailand looks like. It has this huge.
And look, he's spending $70 a night in Thailand. Like, for one, he's overspending. For two, he's not informing. For three, he's just kind of that obnoxious type. But I don't know, man. I don't know. That's all I can say is I don't know. Retired Working for You is basic inform. I don't really think so. I think Retired Working for You, I'm trying to be like the Vietnam version of him. If I could do anything, I would love to be the Vietnam version of Retired Working for You. I would love to say like, hey guys, or at least be the Da Nang version. Hey guys, this is where you go get the ATMs. Hey guys, this is where you do this. That's what I think Retired Working for You is. He's basically showing you how to leave the United States and how to come live in Bangkok or Thailand. That's what I think he is. That's exactly what he's doing, Mr. Jones, but it's shocking to me that when I grew up, that was like cheesy and like that was every single buddy that I knew acted like that. But what's so weird is that cheesy corniness 20 years ago when I was growing up is now the big thing on YouTube 20 years later. Like, that's cool. And it's like, when I look back when we did that 20 years ago, I'm like, oh my God, man, I can't believe we did that kind of stuff. Then I guess I missed my calling, man. I should have started a YouTube channel 20 years ago when I was obnoxious, loud, drunk, being 1,000 times worse than those guys. Then I would have probably had 1 million subscribers back then. Because what's weird is those guys are so mild compared to what I was back then. But now they're just kind of pestering. 70 is man, dude, I stayed at an awesome place. And that $70 that he was staying at wasn't even in Bangkok. So these are in the smaller cities. And it was a hotel room for $70. Like $70 for $70 in Bangkok, I can get almost anything. They make that money back on the views, maybe, but like I said, I'm the type that I like to save money, man. Maybe I would. So what I just don't understand. So maybe this generation just doesn't want to save, and they don't. Because I would think I've always watched older people, even not on YouTube or nothing, but when I was younger, I always followed the older people. I would never like hang out with kids my age. Usually people were 3, 4, 5, 6 years older, or maybe sometimes older, and I would watch what they do to see like, hey man, these guys are older. They know what I'm doing. So I'm kind of surprised that I don't get a lot of younger audience that are like, hey man, you know what? I don't want to be those party people that are getting high every day and fade away. And at 20 years old, they're the Al Bundy. Remember Al Bundy's 40 something years old and married with children. He's always reliving the glory days of playing, scoring 4 touchdowns for Polk High. Like I thought there would be like some kids that would say, hey man, you know, I never heard about traveling, but I watched your channel. I'm 19, I'm 22, I just got out of college. I would love to start traveling. Can you give me advice? Like that's kind of what I thought the people were going to be that follows me. Um, hey, what's up, Kim? Um, I don't even think YouTube. So I think I did have YouTube technically, but YouTube was nothing like this. So I went to college from 2004 and I graduated in 2009. So YouTube was nothing what it was. And back then, if you would have started a YouTube channel back then and you did that, like people would have laughed at you. The whole world was different back then. I'm in the same boat, man. I wish I wouldn't have went to college. I never gained anything out of college except for I met some really good people and I kept a network of friends. But money wise, or bachelor degree wise, it never paid off for me. We didn't have too much fun. We went out to the rain. Actually, it didn't start raining till we went to Bikini Bottoms.
Why do you look like your eyes are drowsy? Yeah.
Maybe you poisoned me. She said my eyes look drowsy. What's up, offshore? So maybe I'm stuck in the mode where I'm just too boring. I thought you either, on YouTube, in my opinion, you either have to be a character or you have to be informative. I kind of think I'm informative. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm not that informative. But I thought to work on YouTube, you would either be informative or a character. Um, I don't know. Yeah, there was a YouTube because I think if I go look back at my other YouTube channel, like that I just used to like watch things, um, I think it's from well over 10 years ago. Yeah, you couldn't upload long videos back then. And I don't even think there was ads. I'm almost positive there was no ads back then. Yeah, college, it's just such a waste, man. I don't believe college is a waste for like lawyers, doctors, engineers, stuff like that, scientists. But college is mostly not worth it for people that are not going to get into those very specific fields. There wasn't even freaking TV when you were a kid. When you were partying, there wasn't even radio. They had that phone that was on the wall that you put to your ear like this, and then you went like this, and it was like a bell. February 15th, 2005. So I started college in September of 2004. I'm
So mean with
I'm
Philip.
when I looked, so this is how old I am on Facebook. When I was on Facebook, you guys might not remember. A bunch of you guys probably don't remember, but I signed up to Facebook when it was only available to college students. If you didn't have a college email address, you couldn't sign up to Facebook back when I signed up. So I think I've actually looked. There's a way to look up what number you were to sign up on Facebook. I'm way, way at the beginning because I'd never heard about Facebook back then. And someone was like, Facebook, man, it's for all the college people to sign up. But you guys don't remember Facebook. You could only sign up to Facebook if you had a college email address back then. Army from 1973 to 77.
This Philip?
No, that's Mr. D. Jones. I signed up, it must have been, I either signed up at the end of 2004 for Facebook or at the beginning of 2005. So I'm not sure when Facebook, maybe you guys can pull it up. I'm not sure when Facebook actually came around, but I either signed up
Sophie, can you make
at the end of 04. What?
Sophie, can you make your Amazon My Kindle link?
I have no clue what you're talking about.
Can you put your Amazon as my Kindle to my library?
Wait till I'm done, Fluffy. I'm gonna try to look at when. We'll ask my friend Bing. When did Facebook first come around? When did Facebook first come around and start letting people join? February 4th, 2004. Yeah. So I signed up within the very first year. That was a day after my birthday. My birthday is February 3rd. So that was a day after my birthday, and I signed up the first year. Now watch this. I think it's even going to tell you that. Yeah, so at the beginning, look, initially it was only available to Harvard students, but it quickly expanded to other universities in the Boston area and Ivy League, and it eventually met most of the universities in California, in the United States and Canada. Yep. So I know my stuff, man. I loved Howard Stern back in the old days, man. I used to love those old Howard Stern shows. Remember when he was on E? I used to love Howard. Howard like completely changed though, man. Howard was like, he was like a radical back then. Now he's like 100% different. I kind of heard some people, I don't know if it's true or not, but I think you could still use MySpace, right? I wouldn't even know how to log into my old MySpace. I would love to be able to go back, but I think people have said you could still log into MySpace, right? Two thousand four, yeah, I just went to college. I just went to San Francisco State. I don't even know what Lonely Planet is.
What?
No.
Really?
Joe Rogan is way more tame than what Howard was. Howard used to have women on there. He would have all kinds of stuff. Like, he would have crazy. Joe Rogan's much more informative. Now, Howard Stern was like, as popular, probably even bigger and popular, but Joe Rogan's way tame compared to Howard Stern. I would say, at the things that he says, Howard Stern was kind of like the Donald Trump of radio shock jocks. I don't know what Lonely Planet is. I don't.
Really? Well, Lonely Planet is a book that you use to go to traveling. Like, it's a guide.
I don't know. So I'm not a book reader. So I love to read, but I only read online, and I read things that I'm interested in.
Maybe you can link your Amazon to my Kindle.
I don't know what Lonely Planet is. I think I might have heard of it, but I don't know anything. Yeah, but it's kind of like he does like weed, which is legal. Howard was way over the top. Like, Howard would have porn stars in there and all kinds of stuff. He would always get fined by the FCC. I don't think Joe Rogan ever gets fined. Yeah. I love those old Howard Stern shows, man. I watched the movies. I loved Howard Stern because I was probably, when I started watching Howard, I was probably like 13, 14 years old. And remember, it used to come on the E channel. So that was a nice little, we had a good time. I kind of feel like that early 2000, late 90s, early 2000 time frame was amazing time to be alive. I love that time back then. Um, Basically like the mid to late 90s up till about mid 2000, like 2004, 2005, 2006. That was probably my best years. I think those were my favorite years. How clean? I think it's pretty clean. There's no homeless. There's no one that ever has came up to me to ask me for money. I every once in a while I'll see a little bit of garbage that they talk about a lot, but not much. So I think I mean, it's definitely cleaner than San Francisco. It's definitely cleaner than a lot of places. Um, but you guys remember Beetlejuice from Howard Stern? What about Beetlejuice? Man, Howard had all kinds of characters. Like Howard would have like what would he call him? Like Hank the midget, Beetlejuice. Like now Howard's like talking about like respecting people's feelings. Like Howard, dude, like he would have like a Jewish person on and then like a KKK member. And it's like Howard, now you're trying to like say like don't offend people. Like Howard, like, do you not understand what you used to like be way over the top? Um, so I don't know. You know who else changed like that? So Howard was way over the top. Howard was 1,000 times more offensive than Donald Trump ever was. But you know who else is like that now? Was Eminem. When Eminem first came around, he was calling everyone gay and this and that, insulting everyone. Now he's like this big, like, oh, I want peace for everybody. And it's like, wait a second, dude, that's how you built your name. Like that's how Howard Stern built his name. Um, so I don't know. Joe Rogan, wow, you wouldn't let you, that's crazy. I've never heard anyone say anything bad about Joe Rogan. That's crazy. He's not advocating. Like I think one, I don't think I've seen that episode, but I think I've seen clips of it, and I don't think he's like, "Hey, kids, go out and do this." But Joe Rogan is so tame. Joe Rogan is awesome. Joe Rogan will have both sides of the story on. News organizations won't ever have both sides. Joe Rogan will have Joe Rogan had Donald Trump on, and Joe Rogan wanted to have Kamala Harris on, and Kamala Harris was like, "No, you need to fly to me, and it only needs to be 40 minutes." Like Joe Rogan is nothing. Um, Man, I just can't believe you think Joe Rogan's like crazy. That's crazy. I think you're the first person that's ever said like Joe Rogan's is crazy radical, but Howard Stern was a million times crazier than Joe Rogan, a million times at least. Um, I don't do any drugs. I don't promote drugs, but I have no problem with Joe Rogan. Maybe. I probably didn't. I didn't. I definitely didn't see that episode, but I don't know. Then if you don't let your kids see that, then I think you don't ever let your kids go to the movies. I don't think you let them even turn on TV because look at uh, all these Nickelodeon. Their directors are being busted for sexual assault on children. So apparently you're not letting your kids watch Nickelodeon. You're obviously not letting your kids listen to rap music because everyone's being busted and everyone's being offended. So I I think you have to like probably have your kids basically be Amish to avoid everything now. Um, I've never done one drug in my life ever. But I think that's on the parents. Parents should know what their kids are watching. Um, I don't really think anyone thinks Joe Rogan's like a children's program. Like I said, I don't have I don't have like a moral grounds like people that do this. I have an addictive personality, and I know if I tried it, I would probably like it. So I just never start things. That's why I don't do massages. That's why I don't do anything crazy like that. Because I know one of two things is gonna happen. Either I'm gonna hate it and it was a waste of money. You guys know I hate wasting money. Or on the flip side, I'm gonna love it and then I'm gonna want to do it all the time. I don't have a moderation button on me. If I could go drink a caramel ice blend every day, I would. And then I would have 20 caramel ice blends in a week. So for me, the only way to prevent that is not to try it ever. If I try, so that's the thing. I don't do the try things because one, I'm gonna hate it and blow money, which I hate doing in the first place. Or like I said, I'm gonna go, wow, this stuff is great. Now I want it all the time. I don't have moderation. So I can't just try something one time and go, wow, that was amazing. That was cool. I don't want to do it no more. If I like something, I'm gonna want to do it all the time. I didn't even start really drinking till I was about 24. I remember like at 16 years old, we had like a New Year's Eve party, me and my friends, and we had like wine coolers or something. Like we thought we were cool. We smuggled a few wine coolers from like some adults' parents' house or something. But I never liked even when I drank, I never liked the taste of alcohol. I never drank beer because I hated the taste of beer. And then about 23 or 24, when I was in college, I just ended up drinking, and I just kept ended up drinking. I lived with some college roommates. We would drink, and then I just kind of just kept doing it. But I even back then I hated the taste of alcohol. I don't know how you guys can take like whiskey or vodka and just do a shot. And so anytime I used to take a shot, I would have to wash it down with something. There is no way you guys can. I don't know how you guys just take a shot and just like no way. I couldn't take a shot without a chaser. What's up, native? Let me scroll back up. Massage is crazy for two reasons. One, because I just feel weird. Like the same thing with getting my shoes cleaned. I just feel weird. Like having someone like rub all over me for money, or having someone like bend down and clean my shoes. It just feels really weird to me. And then for two, I would be spending money. Like let's say I love getting a massage. I would be down there every single day, and my $650 or $750 budget a month would now be $1,200 a month. So I just don't want to get into that. I only take shots of quality tequila. So even when I drank, I was not a fan of dark alcohol. Like practically what I drank was vodka. I would drink vodka, and my main go-to drink, I would either drink like vodka and like have a shot of a cranberry juice or something. But probably like the last year or so that I drank, my go-to drink was Monster and vodka. I would mix Monster and vodka. You know what I really, really would hammer me? I would have, I would get a Four Loko. I'd pour a Four Loko in a cup and drop a couple of shots of vodka in it. So, man, if you guys remember those Four Lokos, I would get the gold Four Loko, which was the strongest one, and I'd mix a couple of shots in that. And that would hammer you. Yeah, it is kind of weird. Joe Rogan is a Democrat, but they do hate him. That is kind of weird. I can't limit. So when I used to drink, I couldn't limit. I didn't have one shot. Like I either had to have none, or once I had a few shots, it would be until I was like this and I was like almost ready to pass out. Like I said, I don't have a moderation button. So for me, I that's why I don't try things. Four Locos. I never really got into. I did have Mad Dog a few times, but I was more of a Four Loco guy. Yeah, I don't drink. I was never a quality alcohol guy because first of all, alcohol sucks. Like I just don't understand who these people are that thinks alcohol tastes good. I never drank alcohol for it to taste good. I drank it to get hammered. Um, but it's always weird when people are like, man, I love the taste of whiskey, and I'm like, it's disgusting. It's terrible. I drank vodka for years, but it was like drinking rubbing alcohol. Like it's like drinking gasoline. It's terrible. But I did it to get drunk. I didn't do it because it tasted good. Four Loco, man, you don't know what Four Loco was? Man, those were kind of like they were malt. They were kind of like a carbonated wine cooler, but like on steroids. I don't even want to say a wine cooler. They were like a carbonated um they were like a carbonated Mike's Hard Lemonade times like 10. No alcohol tastes good. Alcohol tastes absolutely disgusting. Beer, man, I never was a fan of beer. Beer, this is the way that I'll always describe beer. So if you guys ever went camping, I'm sure a lot of you guys went camping, right? And you'd go camping at like a place that had a old like a river or something, right? And you would go swimming and or maybe someone would toss you into the water and you'd accidentally swallow the camping water. That's literally what beer tasted like to me. Camping river water. That's exactly what beer tasted like to me. Kurt, thank you, buddy. Thank you. Yeah, we hit 3,000 last night. Um, we're slowly going, but we hit 3,000 last night. We crossed over when we went to George Costanza. Let's actually see where are we at. 3,031. There we go, guys. Wow. The channel is it's booming, man. So if any of you guys still haven't hit that subscribe button, it should be right here, or possibly somewhere here. If you guys see it, that means you guys haven't subscribed. So, boom, we would appreciate it and it would help the channel grow if you guys hit that button. Beers are disgusting. So, I'll tell you that the only somewhat beer, the only drink that was halfway tolerable for me was, have you guys ever had an Irish car bomb? Shockingly, it's a beer. So, it is a Guinness, and then you put Bailey's cream and like a shot of whiskey or something in it, and then you drop the shot into the Guinness, and then you chug it all in one drink, and it tastes almost like a milkshake. That was the only one. That was the only beer that I could handle, and that was called the Irish Car Bomb. But I couldn't just sip on a beer. No way. Beers are absolutely disgusting. Dwarf tossing, that was Howard too. What was I gonna say? What is it? 10:30. Man, it's only 10:30. It feels later than it is. I think they're disgusting. So remember, I don't like coffee either, and coffee and beer is very similar to me. They have that weird bitter aftertaste. My taste, I don't like bitter things. I could eat sometimes dark chocolate, but dark chocolate has that bitter background taste. Beer has that bitter taste. Coffee has that bitter taste. I hate that taste. It tastes terrible to me. I hate anything that has that bitter. I'm not a bitter type of taste guy. Mickey's, yeah, I've seen that. That bottle was like the green bottle and it had a big open mouth. I remember that. I had Zima. I think Zima was one of the very first drinks I've ever had when I was like, I don't know, probably 14, 15. Um, I remember a couple of our friends either got older people to buy them a beer or they stole some old English. So I had, back when I was young, I probably had maybe like 5 or 6 alcoholic drinks from probably like 15 years old to probably like 21. Um, I think we had like an old English. We had like Mad Dog 2020. I had a few wine coolers, but nothing crazy. Zima, we had the Zima a couple times. Um, Now bitter taster for people that just like to torture themselves. Bitter tasting stuff is kind of like the people that like salt and vinegar chips, like disgusting. Salt and vinegar chips, yuck. I don't know who can like salt and vinegar chips. That's like the worst chip of all time. Old English was like, I remember at the time, I want to say it was like a 40 ounce for like $1.50 or something back at the time. I think that's why everybody got them. You know what I used to drink, when I drank alcohol? I didn't mind the hard ciders. So when everybody would get beer, they would laugh at me, but I would get like a hard cider. I like those hard apple ciders. Um, or I would just go and just get like vodka and Red Bull. California Russian River. Salt and vin. Oh my God. You guys, man, how do you guys like that? Man, it's like those chips are like torture. Jeez, salt. Jesus Christ. You guys like salt and vinegar chips? Jesus Christ. I don't like vinegar. I'm not a fan of vinegar at all. Actually, I take that back. In the Philippines, if you go to Boracay, they had a coconut vinegar that you put on rice, and I like that. But I'm just not a fan of vinegar at all. Mm, January 3rd will actually be 8 years since I've had a drink. January 3rd. So shoot, like less than a week. I think like 4 or 5 days. It'll be 8 years. I don't think you're an idiot. I just can't understand how you guys like those chips. Like, even if I was starving, I think a few times I've tried to force myself to eat them, and I can't eat more than like 2 or 3 of those chips. Those chips, my palate cannot handle bitter. Um, I like salt in what's the other one? Sour cream. I like the sour cream chips, but salt and vinegar, no. Safeway has salt and vinegar wings. Oh man. See, that's another thing I don't like. I don't like buffalo wings. So I love the barbecued sauce wings. I love the honey wings. I love the lemon pepper wings. But I hate buffalo wings with the buffalo sauce because it's. I don't like vinegar based sauces. Um, Cool Ranch is okay. I can handle Cool Ranch, but I don't like buffalo sauce. I don't like buffalo sauce at all. It's basically hot sauce and vinegar. I don't like vinegar based sauces. I think I did have the French fries there, but they didn't stand out. They weren't horrible and they weren't great. But I'm pretty sure, yeah, because I had a steak and I think I had steak in them. They just didn't really stand out one way or the other. I don't eat fish, so I never would have had fish and chips. But I think I had a burger and I had a steak, and I think both of those came with fries. Don't like the sour cream and onion chips? Man, you're crazy. Um, how can you like salt and vinegar but not like sour cream and onion? Not the fries, the chips. I'm not sure. I'm fine with buttermilk. I like buttermilk. You know what I didn't find out till yesterday? So in London or the UK, they have things called chip shops. And I was like, what is a chip shop? And it's like, apparently you guys have whole restaurants to just like serve French fries. And I was like, what is that? Like, so apparently you guys have like a whole restaurant that just serves French fries. Like, I've never heard of that in the USA. Like, French fries are a side. Like, we don't have a whole place that's like, hey, come to the French fry place. Like, you go get a burger or you go get something with fries. I'm not a fan of vinegar. I hate blue cheese. I hate blue cheese. So another thing, I don't like any of the soft cheeses. I don't like the soft cheeses. Um, yeah, blue cheese, no. Um, I think next week I'm gonna do a video of trying a couple of things. Yeah, I can't stand like that is like not only does it taste horrible, but it just looks horrible. It's like it's literally now I know all cheese is basically just bacteria, but that cheese just looks like someone put cheese in someone's pocket for a week. And it's just like, what is that stuff? I could do soups. Soups I don't hate. I don't hate soups. They're just not on my list. If they came and that was the only thing I can eat it. But I'll never go out of my way to pick soup over other things. I will eat a good chili. I will eat a goulash stew. So I'm more of a stew guy than a soup guy. I don't hate soup, but I just almost would never pick it over almost anything. I could do ranch on pizza, not blue cheese though. I could do ranch. Um, I don't like the soft cheeses. See, I'm not gonna say I hated sweet food, but I was never a big sweets fan. Like I never used to eat desserts. I would go to birthday parties, never get cake, never was that. As soon as I stopped drinking alcohol, for some reason, like a light switch, I just got addicted to sweets. But basically, the first 37 years of my life, like it would be rare that I would ever even, I would never order dessert at a restaurant. I would never have a piece of cake at people's birthday parties. Like, that's another thing. I was never a fan of cake. I will tell you guys, I will choose pie over cake a million times out of a million. Pie is so much better than cake. Pies are way better than cakes. Like, I just couldn't choose soup over, I'd rather have a banh mi than soup. I'd rather have a pork chop and rice over soup. Like, I'm just not going to choose flavored water. I wouldn't doubt it, Mark. So that's the one thing that I can't break the habit of is sweets. For some reason, I never used to like sweets before. And sugar, man. I would say sugar is the hardest thing for me to break. Cheese board and have port and chat. I don't even know if I have 30 years left, Dark Brother, man. I would be blown away and shocked if I live to be 50 or 60. I already felt like I cheated the system. No. So two reasons why I can't eat. I can't eat things that look disgusting, smell disgusting, and mentally bother me. Like fish is so disgusting. And then on top of so if I wouldn't try fish, but even if I tried fish, it would probably have to be like a cut the head off and fry it and wrap it in bacon or something. That would be the only way that I can eat fish. It definitely wouldn't be raw. I don't eat any kind of meat raw. Like, I won't eat well done steaks, but I won't eat raw or rare steaks. That's not my style. So food has to be cooked to me. Scooter. We'll do the scooter at 10,000. I'm gonna try. So that's the one thing that I am gonna try. I'm gonna try the smelly fruit. We're gonna probably try that. I'm gonna try to do that in the next week. We're gonna try to do a video. Here's what I'm thinking I'm gonna try. That smelly durian fruit. I'm gonna try the pancake thing. What is that they have? Like the pancake that has the pork in it. It's real thin. I'm gonna try that. I'm gonna try the soup that you guys keep talking about. I'm gonna try the soup. That's 3 things. And I'm gonna try to maybe add another 1 or 2 things to a video of me trying. So one's gonna be that fruit. One's gonna be the faux or whatever you guys want to call it soup. The other one is gonna be that little thin pancake that they make. And maybe like 2 other things that I haven't tried. The pancake one, we seen they make some without shrimp, and I think they make one with pork. So I'll either get the one with no meat or I'll get the one with only pork in it. Philip has like the diet of like a 9-year-old child. So the only thing is I got to find out, so I won't eat the soup so I got to find this out. So Sammy did a video. I was going to go try this place. He did that video. I'm sure maybe some of you guys seen it. It was a big bowl of soup, and then it had that big beef chunk in it with the bone. Do you guys remember that video? I wanted to go try that place to try that soup, but then when I read the menu, it said something like there was like beef sausage or pork sausage, and it was like pork lungs or something. So I can't eat the soup that has those weird organs. So I just need the soup with just like either a vegetarian one or one that doesn't at least have like the kidneys and the weird stomach and stuff like that. Faux chin. So it just has to, what I just want is like the broth with just like maybe beef or whatever it's in it, but it can't have like kidneys or liver or anything weird in it. Yeah, no quail eggs. So I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to be able to eat the soup because I was wanting to try that soup that had the big bone and the big piece of meat. I was like, oh, hey, maybe that's the one that I'll try. But then I read the menu and it was kind of like crab sausage or something was in it. I was like, oh, man, never mind. So do they make the soups without any of the crazy organ meat? Because I will not eat it if it has the organ meat in it. Faux Thai, maybe that's what it is. So I got to find a place that does that. And then I'll eat that fruit and I'll eat the real thin pancake. That's 3 things. I'm trying to think of maybe 2 other things. So maybe like 5 things that I could do in a video. I'm trying to think what else I've never had that I'm willing to try. What else is something? But 2 reasons. So 1, I know I won't like it. It smells disgusting, it looks disgusting, and it's expensive. So no matter what, even if I put it in my mouth, mentally I'd be grossed out every time I eat it. And for 2, it would be expensive and I wouldn't be able to afford it. So once again, it's a double whammy to me. But it looks terrible and it smells terrible. Like some people say, oh man, dog tastes great. But mentally, I couldn't eat dog. Mentally, I couldn't eat a horse. But maybe it might taste the best. But every time I put it in my mouth, I would probably gag. So that's why I could just never eat. I could never eat seafood. The problem is that egg's already soaked in there. Plus, then it's going to be in my mind. So I eat with my mind first. What else is something that's kind of... what else will I eat? I remember there was like 2 other things that I was thinking about eating. There was like 2 other foods that I was like, hey man, maybe I'll try that. Noodles. Oh, I'll try some noodles. You know, I don't think I've never ordered noodles here, but I'll order some kind of noodles. I'll order like beef noodles or something, not in the soup. So I don't like the noodles in the soup. I like the dry noodles with beef or chicken. So maybe I'll do like a noodle, like a beef noodles, like a fried beef noodles or something. Um, this is stuff that I don't eat. So I definitely don't eat the durian. I don't eat the pancake. I don't eat the soup. The noodles, I'll get like a fried noodle. I won't. Yeah, no way will I eat the fertilized. Even I wouldn't do that in the Philippines. The bun bao, I'll eat that one. The guy that goes around, I'll eat one of those. That I can eat. A pork one, I can eat that. That's probably five things right there. I can eat that. That one I can eat. So I'll eat probably some kind of the fried noodles. I'll eat the soup. I'll eat the fruit. I'll eat the guy that goes around with the loud speaker on the motorcycle. I'll eat that. And then I thought there was one more, the pancake. Fruits, yeah, I would probably try fruits. Fruits would be easy to me. It's not meat. So I'm only kind of grossed out about meat stuff. But I think I would try almost any fruit. Fruits are not a big deal to me. Maybe I won't like them or maybe they won't be great, but I don't feel nervous about trying fruits. I just think that soup is so overrated. So for me, soup is just flavored water to me. That's all it is. I don't see how people can choose soup over a banh mi. I love banh mi's. Or I would rather just have a pork chop and rice over soup. Um, I never tried dried fish. Yeah, that's even worse. That's even worse than probably raw fish. It's even worse. Mm, let's see. I'm shooting a video. Um, I missed some of you guys' messages. Let me scroll back up. I don't like durian not because of the smell, but because of the texture. I'm kind of a texture guy, but I think sight and smell is probably more bothering to me than the texture. But we'll see. I'm gonna try it. The only thing I hate about it is so damn expensive. So if I get some, I'm gonna be mad that I don't like it and spit it out. Um, if I don't like it. Dried fish, disgusting. Dragon fruit. I think I've had dragon fruit, but it didn't do anything for me. Spicy dried baby crabs for snacking today? Oh, hell no.
Hell yes.
Where'd you come from?
My mother's room. Where'd you come from?
Um, I came from Mars.
What happened? Mars rejected you.
Yes.
Poor you.
Try the jade. I can highly recommend jade. I don't even know what jade is.
Jade is the color.
Tacos today, but they were turkey kebab restaurant. Damn, 40,000 per. I would need a minimum of two or three.
You don't know that song.
Soft shell crabs. Lobster is freaking the cockroach of the sea, man. I don't know how you guys eat that. They used to give that to prisoners back in the day. I'm very interested to see what I'll think of that fruit. It's weird that that fruit smells so bad, but so many people said they love the flavor. So it's weird that it would smell bad. But guess what? You guys eat tuna. If you ever open up a can of tuna, that is the worst disgusting smell in the world. Um, pure. I'm pure. I'm pure as the driven snow. I honestly think Philip eats the same food that he ate at 7 years old that he still eats now. He just basically just kept his same menu from 7 years old till 120 years old. It's softer than you think. Okay. I don't know. I think, I actually kind of think I'm not going to either hate it or it's just going to be like, it's okay. I don't think I'm going to be surprised if I hate it. Like, oh, this is disgusting. I think it's more going to be like, it's okay. I don't think I'm going to be turned off. Like, let me try it first raw, and then I'll even know if I'll ever want to try it again. But the problem is that it's going to be like the massage thing, man. If I try it, what if I like that? What if it's like, wow, this is great? Then I'm going to freaking go broke freaking buying it again. Man, those foods are horrible. You eat McDonald's, man. McDonald's is killing you. McDonald's is like cancer food. McDonald's is terrible for you. McDonald's is terrible for you, Philip. Even I know that. Yeah, fish sticks. Fish sticks are like the spam of fish. Bologna is like the spam of freaking lunch meats. $10.54. We'll wrap this up at 11 o'clock. I thought it was much later, but luckily it's not. Older than dust. Oh yeah, I forgot. I still have to, as soon as I get off here, I gotta upload that new video. Yeah, I'm not a fan of hot dogs either. The only hot dogs I ever eat are either the Costco hot dogs or if I go to like a baseball game. But I'm just not a fan of hot dogs. Hot dogs are disgusting to me too. If you eat good food and like it, it'll be an incentive for you to make more money. I'm not in control of the money, so that's the thing. Like everyone, I always hear this theory like, hey man, if you work harder, you'll make money. It's like, nah. The harder that I've ever worked in life, I never made money. And then the easiest money I've ever made in my life was trading stocks. So if the case was work harder makes you more money, then ditch diggers would be millionaires. Digging ditches is the hardest job, probably one of them in the world, and they make very little money. So hard work doesn't equal making money. And like I said, I don't want to upgrade my budget. So a lot of people, even I would be the Warren Buffett. Like I've never wanted, even if I had the money, I would never want to buy a brand new car. I have no desire to buy a brand new car. It's a depreciating asset. I have no value. I have no desire to buy a house. If I bought a house, I would only buy a house to rent it to someone else as an income stream. But I'm not the type where if I get money, that I spend it. So for me, even if I was a millionaire, I'd be living practically the same way that I'm living now. Maybe I'd go on more trips. Maybe I would eat an extra 2 or 3 steaks a month, but my life wouldn't drastically change at all. I have no desire for a new car at all. Every car that I've ever had, I bought and I paid for. I have no desire to ever make payments on a car. You just ripped them yesterday about the rotisserie chicken and the eggs? I don't remember. No, I used to get the rotisserie chicken too. I don't remember what you were talking about the chicken. The 2 things I would get from Costco would be I would go in there on the free sample day, get the free samples, and when I would leave, I'd get the Costco hot dog and the soda for $1.50. And every once in a while, not every once in a while, but probably once a month or so, I would get a Costco rotisserie chicken. I like the chickens there. Are making pretty good money now, and they will have a great retirement plan. No, I'm talking about the guys that are like out there not working a union job, but the hardest jobs in the world are digging like 6 foot ditches on the side of the road. Like, um, that's the hardest job, man. That job is terrible. I worked roofing when I was like 19 years old for about 4 days, and I did it in 110-degree weather. It was the worst job I ever had, and I think I only made like $10 an hour or something at the time. And I was like, if you guys paid me $100 an hour, I would not come back. I quit after like 4 days. I was like, I have to get up at 5 o'clock in the morning at the crack of dawn, and then we work till like 5 or 6 in 110 degrees, and I'm up there with a guy shooting tar on the roof when it's already 110 degrees. I'm baking in the sun, climbing up and down a ladder. I was miserable. That was the worst job that I've ever had. I quit in 4 days. I had a 1970 Chevy Camaro, split bumper. I've had old cars a lot in my life. I had a 1970 split bumper Camaro. So as much as people like to go out and buy cars or buy Lamborghinis and fans, that's how excited I get about saving money. I love saving money. I love looking on, wow, man, this month I double saved what I saved last. That's exciting to me, saving money. I love, but I grew up, so I think a big reason is my dad and my stepmom were horrible budgeters, right? So my parents were the type that they would have $20 in their bank account, and they would go buy a $25 pizza, and they would write a check for it, knowing that that check would bounce, and then they'd have to pay like an extra fee of like $10 or $15 for the bounce check. So they'd end up spending like $40 on a $20 pizza just because they wanted pizza that night, knowing they didn't have the money. So not only would they spend the money that they didn't have, but they would on purpose bounce a check just to get pizza. And I'm the opposite. I'd say, no way, man. If I don't have the money, then I'm going to go. If I want a pizza, then I'm going to make a tortilla pizza for $2.50. So my parents always budgeted terribly, which probably scared me when I was young of ever running out of money. So that's why I've always budgeted extremely tight. Yeah, I love Travel with Chris, man. I love Travel with Chris. I've been watching Travel with Chris for a long time. Not legally, I didn't race it, but I got in so many tickets. That car got impounded at least 2 times that I had to get it out. I got no joke, guys. I still have the ticket probably somewhere back at my dad's, but I got a ticket for doing 90 plus in a 35 in that car. Like I said, back when I was young, man, I used to be crazy, especially driving, man. Man, I used to get all kinds of tickets. I had fast, loud cars, dumped exhaust, like man, I loved. That's what I'm kind of glad about leaving the USA. I used to drive fast, man, all the time. I'd drive fast, loud cars. Um, I don't know. There's probably a few times I probably should have died. Like I remember few times hitting like 130 coming down a freeway multiple times, and I just don't understand how I survived a few of those freaking crazy situations. I'm the same way, Native. My parents were just horrible budgeters, and I grew up seeing that, and I think that kind of scared me straight. Um, I've never been a big spender. Even when I've had a couple of jobs that paid me good, and I still would tuck away almost everything. Like maybe every once in a while I'd treat myself on like I would go order uh dinner from a steak restaurant once a month and be like, whoa, man, I got to get my budget tight. I went and spent something like 40 bucks on a dinner or 30 bucks on a dinner. And then I would eat beans and rice for the next week to just balance my budget out. Like, I never, I never, I just was always scared of, one of my biggest fear in life is running out of money. Like, that's my biggest fear, I think. I don't really worry about dying or anything crazy like that. I worry about running out of money. That's my biggest fear. I just always feel like I'm gonna run out of money, and that's just like the one thing that bothers me. So I need to make as much money, and then if I ever get financially set, then I will loosen my budget up 10% or something like that. But I don't know, man. Running out of money is like the biggest fear to me. A Super B. That's a Dodge. I was never into Dodges and I was never into Fords. I was always a Chevy guy. I love cars, man. I love cars. I never got into like foreign cars really, or like Asian cars, but I had a SEL, I had a S-Class Mercedes. I had a S600. So that was a V12. That was the fastest, heaviest car I've ever had. Like 450 horsepower stock, dual pane windows, SEL 600, V12, had two fuel pumps. I had an Infiniti G35. I had a 1978 Camaro Z28 with T-tops. I had a 1970 Camaro, split bumper. So Dark Brother, I'm kind of in the same boat as you, but kind of not. So when you talk about working on that treadmill, you're talking about working for the man. You're talking about clocking in and punching a clock. I will never do that again. So what I'm trying to do now is build my own business and my own stream of income. I will never go back to working for someone else. I will never go work for a company and make them a millionaire. I will grow my YouTube channel. I will make up enough capital and then start trading stock options again. But I will never work for someone else and work the rat race. So right now, I'm in the beginning stages of growing this channel and doing my service. Yeah, man, I had a 2004 Infiniti G35. Man, I love that car. That car was so fast, shockingly fast. I think that was the last year where it was like 340 or 360 horsepower, and then they cut back the horsepower like 2005 and up after that. But I will never go back to working for someone again. I will never, ever, ever do that again. The problem is I need to figure out how to make money without working the rat race, which the only way to do that is work online and grow your own business. But it's not easy, man. It's not easy. It's not easy when you're in the USA. So I can go back to the USA right now and go start my online reselling company again. I can go out, go pick up items, go get them for dirt cheap and resell them. Go buy a storage unit, package up all my stuff, take pictures, put them on eBay, put them on Facebook, and make $4,000 a month back in the Bay Area and do that again. But I can't do that out here. Well, I don't have any money. So first of all, my two options is go back to the USA, go work in the rat race. Or my option is grow this YouTube channel, which I feel passionate and I love. So to me, it's not working. This is recording my daily life and what I do. And I do an in-person service where I welcome people in the city and I do a service like that. Hopefully, both of those streams of incomes are going to grow and break me even. And once they break me even, then maybe I can start saving some money. And then I can open up my plan is to have 4 different streams of income. I would love to sell stock options again. I would love to have revenue coming in from the YouTube. I would love to do more business and more money on my in-person service. and then maybe start some kind of an online business. But I'm like a baby crawling, man. I have no capital to invest, and I'm not going back to the USA. So the options for me are very limited. Bitcoin is way too high to invest into it now. Um, I know guys that were buying Bitcoin back in college days, like $300, $500 a coin. Like those guys, that's when you should have got in. It's just not coming fast enough, Native. Not selling options, not selling options. So selling options is a lot different. So selling options, you collect a guaranteed premium. So yes, the one risk on selling options is the stock that you buy could go down in value, but you don't have to sell the stock at that point. If the stock goes down when you're selling covered calls, you will collect the premium. The premium's guaranteed, so you're going to put that money away. The only money that you're technically losing is the value of the stock that it goes down. But if it goes down, you just keep reselling the premium until that stock goes back up. So that's the safest, most profitable strategy in stock selling is selling stock options, not buying stock options, but selling stock options. Bitcoin is like what, 98,000 or 95,000? For me to go dump my money at its highest peak would be stupid. People could have got in at $3,000, $1,000, $800, $10,000. So now that it's went 10 times, it's just not gonna, stocks just don't keep going like this. They drop, they come down. So you got in at the wrong time. It's like buying at the housing market at the wrong time, man. You don't want to buy at its peak. People told me about merchandise. I don't even know if anybody would be interested. I have thought about the idea, and I would probably go and create some ideas. I'd probably sell some hats and maybe like a jacket and probably a shirt. But I don't know if there's any interest, but maybe I'll think about it. You can ride the stock the way down bankruptcy and have a lifetime of debts. I'm not a stock trader, so I don't like stock trading. I love options trading. Options trading is like stock trading on steroids. Stock trading to me is way too slow. It moves way too slow, and you have to have a lot of money and a lot of shares. Whereas options, you can put down just a few dollars and you can make crazy amount. So my best deal that I ever hit was buying stock options. I think I invested about $1,200 to $1,500 on a trade. It was on Square. After hours, Square announced they had a new CFO, and that the next day I woke up and that $1,200 turned into like $15,000 when I woke up the next day, and I let it ride, and it went up to about 19,000. I cashed out, and if I would have held it another 2 days, it went up to like 50,000, but I cashed out at that point. I'm the leprechaun. Yeah, gold is up to, I thought it was almost like 2,800, but maybe I'm wrong. But gold jumped up a lot in the past year. Silver hasn't really been, silver should have been a lot higher than what it is, in my opinion. Oh yeah, I agree. So one week, my biggest trade, I made $19,000. Like, to me, that's insane. Working from my bedroom, from my bed, in a matter of under 3 hours, I made $19,000. About a week and a half later, I lost on a stock deal. I lost about $6,000 in about 4 or 5 hours. So it comes and it goes. But that's the point that I said, hey, wait a second, man. I'm tired of buying options and losing. So then I started selling. So I started collecting the premium and doing it the other way. I started selling options. Yeah, that's the one thing I could never understand fully was the what do they call them? The Greeks or the Delta? Like the IV has to be high and the Delta, and it was like it's always so weird. Um, I'm not even close, man. Like I'm not even thinking about investments. Remember, guys, I came here in February with 1 year of cost of living in Vietnam. That's all I came here with. There's no backup option. There's no safety net. There's no mom and dad, can I borrow some money? Like, there's nothing. Like, I am on a tightrope. So you guys are like, hey, go invest in Bitcoin, start your business. I'm like, guys, I came here with 1 year of cost of living to my name. This is not an experiment. This is not, oh, well, I'll go pull out money from a credit card. There's no credit cards. There's nothing. I had 1 year of cost of living to make it. So I threw myself in the deep end of the pool and said, I'm gonna sink or swim. That's it. That's it. Like, there's no other option. There's no option. Like, I got to figure something out. I don't have any extra money. I don't have a safety net. I don't have a backup plan. So we'll see. That's all I'm doing, man. So I am basically I gave myself 1 year of cost of living because I moved the hell. I said I'm tired of living in the USA. I saved up enough to go move out and live in Vietnam for 1 year. And once I did that, I said, "Hey, man, I'm out of here. I'm gone." I sold all my stuff. I packed up all my stuff, and that's it. So that's my only option. Um, Yeah, so we'll do it. We'll wrap it up. I'm gonna go upload this video. If you guys want to see the walking street video, it's on the main street. It's up. Basically, I walked from Bread and Butter. You guys have seen Bread and Butter. I started at Bread and Butter, and I walked towards the airport. Not all the way down to the airport, but in the direction of the airport. And then I crossed the street and kind of went into the little market area. And then I came down and I ended at the beach. So I'm going to post that video probably within the next 20 minutes. If you guys want to watch a walking video, please check that out. Please watch that video. It will help the channel grow. And we'll do another live stream. Oh, we're definitely going to do a live stream tomorrow because it's New Year's Eve. If it's not raining, we're going to go down to the beach and go check out the stage. And I guess there's some activities or something going on for New Year's Eve day. We'll go do that, and maybe we'll get on a live stream. And then, worst case scenario, if it's raining or something, we don't get there, we will probably watch the fireworks from our balcony, and we'll do a live stream New Year's Eve video. So hopefully you guys will check out all those or some of those, either the video, the live stream tomorrow, the live stream tomorrow night. And that's it. One last chance before we sign off. If you guys see a subscribe button, that means that you guys haven't subscribed. There should either be a subscribe button here, or I think here. It's one of those options, one of those places. So hit that now. I'll give you guys 5 seconds. We'll sit back. We'll let you guys, you won't miss anything. We'll go ahead and let you hit that subscribe button really quick. Let's see. I always like to monitor what we end at. Let's see what we end at today. We ended at 3,000. Oh, we just lost a subscriber. So someone didn't like what I said, but that's okay. So we ended at 3030. But I really appreciate it. We hit 3,000 yesterday. Video is going to be coming up in about 20 minutes. And then if not, we'll catch you guys tomorrow. Let me just check your guys' last messages. No, I was okay, Dark Brother, man. This is always like, my live streams are just kind of all over the place, and they're about just chatting and talking about whatever. Be good, that live stream. I hope so. I hope it's not raining tomorrow. 5K soon. I would love to be at 5K. I would love to be at anything. I'm just signing off right now, so subscribe, and we will talk to you guys tomorrow. Once again, thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for subscribing. Thank you guys for chatting. And I'll see you guys very soon.